balance.
I'm going to cheat and use
I've rolled so many.
But I will take a
My favorite
D20.
D4 ever.
All right, here we go.
It's a D4.
Yeah, that's solid. Solid. I like that.
This is the one.
I
know which
Get
number
me
it is.
harder.
All right.
Because you're either playing the game of which one's at the
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you coming down to see the continuation of our story here.
Oh, dang.
Before we continue our presentation or whatever this is, the story of what's happening at the moment.
Nice, I love that story.
It's a good story.
Whatever
is happening at the moment, this current investigation,
I love it.
your good detective Bucky will give you a couple of different things that you can indulge yourself in the meantime as we wait for whatever inevitably is going to happen to us at the beginning of this session. First one, there's a great site for you called describe.com.
What does describe.com do, Bucky?
Oh, let me tell you what describe.com does. Describe.com gives you the most eloquent and descriptive narrative paragraphs for your tabletop experience.
Wow, Bucky, that's amazing.
Exactly. You don't have to tell me that's amazing. I already know it's amazing.
I can't wait to log in onto the
Exactly.
website.
You know what? I'll even give you a free trial.
Describe.com.
I'll give you a free trial and a free paragraph just now, based on what happened last session here.
TY. Maybe
We're
it's
currently
Succubus.
in the middle of a. Boy, I swear I don't know who this is.
Maybe said Succubus.
This guy's ruining my promotion
Hold
at the
on.
moment. All right.
I already got it. It's okay.
I don't have an assistant. I have an assistant.
Succubus.
Yeah, someone better than that. Okay. The beginning before you is beautiful. The face is so alluring that for a moment you forget to breathe. That someone is so stunning should exist boggles your mind and makes your heart flutter.
Oh, my heart fluttering.
This person must be royalty. Or if not, surely a leader of some sort. Someone for whom you'd walk through fire and crawl through glass.
I already have. Thank you, Bucky.
You're welcome.
Now I'll call through glass right now.
Why? No worries.
Calm it down, he's describing it.
Describe
Oh, sorry.
hospital.
Describe.com.
ER.
We also got
ER.
Travelers of the Continent, the Octopath Traveler app. It's currently still doing its thing. It's currently going on a promotion with their current banner. The scum of the earth, I like to call them. The thieves. With the thieves calling banner at the moment.
Dang.
You have a higher chance of getting a thief in your party using
nice.
rubies.
That's a good thing.
Well,
Or
you know,
a
it's
bad
not
thing,
my
maybe
thing,
it's
but if
yours.
it's your thing, maybe you should log into the app and see what you got. I would say so.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Other than that, I'm going
It's
to
all things I stole.
I'm going to throw it off. This might be the last time you see me.
A laptop? Dice?
I just wanted to do this to play my character a little bit, because at the beginning of this session, I might just take 50 damage. It could just happen.
Nice.
So, I'm going to throw it off to my DM, whose my fate is currently, hangling in the balance, if you know what I'm saying. Hangling
Oh, no.
in the balance. I'm going to throw it off to you.
So,
Hey,
last
forget
we
about
left off, there was a big old investigation at the Busty Mansion of other Yuko, aka Yucky.
Beat the
Yep.
I'm
shit out of you.
Yuko. That he's Yucky.
Exactly.
He's Yucky-chan.
Yucky-chan and his
Yucky-chan.
cohorts of what seem to be gremlins. Blue little gremlins that are his maid. You guys infiltrated, going underneath the guise of, hey, I'm gonna be working with you, Yuko says, wink wink, laugh laugh, peckle peckle, ha ha.
Be my psycho agent.
Along with, of course, Koga, the bodyguard, you guys decided to recruit other artists to help with the stick figure gallery.
Hey, the man.
Bro,
likes
dude,
stick
it's
figures.
gonna be
He
a
expressed
masterpiece.
interest.
It's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Come on.
Everything I do is art.
Exactly. You guys took up that mantle, and with fervor and fire in your hearts, you guys went and And you drew stick figures.
Sure fucking
They sure did draw stick figures. That's a thing.
Sure did.
Apparently, Yuko called a couple of his buddies to have an auction of some sort to celebrate the founding of new talent in the biz. It was abysmal, as one would think. Apparently, there was an Arthur who didn't understand what being an Arthur was.
I knew what an author is. You seen the newspaper before?
Arthur.
They ain't fucking authors. They know how to write paragraphs,
Scrivener.
journals.
Wasn't he a biographer or something?
It was supposed to be an autobiography, but it turned out to be a comic book.
Yeah, I decided to change my mind in the middle
Yeah,
of it.
exactly. Yuko, very confused as to why he's even doing this, most likely to begin with, still went along with it regardless of the case. You guys had brunch in the intermission where you guys decided to skulk around and find out a little bit more information on the person that you guys are going to be possibly taking out and or killing. Taking out to lunch and then killing. You guys found that there was a very interesting scenario going on. Apparently the guests that were there, that were all masked at the moment, were flesh stealers. People who literally, as the name suggests, steal the flesh of others. Similar to that of doppelgangers, they take upon the persona of these people, and apparently they're being used as dummies to train the succubuses to be succubuses.
Succubi.
Succubi, succubuses.
Succubi, yes. Succubus, succubi.
Succubuses.
It don't matter.
You guys spared the succubi and the flesh stealing people, and just found out a little bit more information. Yuko didn't know WTF was really going on. He is just honestly an innocent minion in all this scenario. He even could possibly be manipulated by these creatures. It is completely unsure of that, whether that is the case or not. But regardless, he seems to be stupid to everything that's happening around him, aside from the fact that he is trying his best to help these girls stay in business, essentially speaking, while being protected. You guys found out that Mitsu somehow is intermingled in all of this, being one of the many girls that went into the business by force. She is now turned succubus herself. She apparently is the header or higher, most likely first original succubus in this area, in this scenario in particular, after signing a contract with Putz. You guys wanted to confront the mistress and was granted permission by Putz with the arrangement of pleasure. But of course, being met under a tree, most likely pleasure was not actually in the wheelhouse. Unfortunately, some people do have wives, so they're not able to do that. So, their wife, my wife.
Right.
This was his wife, the
My
one
wife.
we've never seen.
Exactly.
I wonder if
This is a dangerous fucking operation. She doesn't even be involved.
Exactly.
If I get her involved, they
Yeah.
know my weakness.
My wife.
my wife.
Bucky took it upon himself to personally go solo for the first half, until of course his friends will be slowly but surely arriving behind.
It could, I don't know, I'm just putting a
It could happen,
guess.
it could not happen. Regardless of the case though, Bucky is face to
I
face.
can't believe he would just go off on his own
I know. It's
to a
kind of
dangerous
actually
place,
insane.
all by himself,
Yeah.
for no reason.
Some people don't tend to do that in this party.
Yeah, no. That doesn't.
So it's really out of character.
It's out of pocket.
Yeah, for you guys. I don't know what's
for that to happen.
impulses, right?
I'm so sorry.
But regardless.
All for a lead, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't even remember where I am.
Neither do I.
We're all just kind of like around the.
No, you guys decided to,
To
get my six,
Exactly.
like,
We're
very late
literally
into
just
it.
around.
So there's a chance that, like, you guys don't have my
also
six
to
at
get
all.
Towards where they are.
You guys did a lot of crazy things in the
A lot
meantime.
of crazy
There was
things.
an interesting confrontation between Bucky and Mitsu.
It's anime.
As the last we left off, Mitsu was closing in with a claw stretched outwards,
He's gonna pet
just about to. And then all of a sudden, they got a call, and so they had to take it. Sorry. One second.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Sure.
sorry, I thought I had it.
Well, first off, we're just gonna do a roll of the day.
I just did mine. I'm accepting it.
Oh dang, dude.
Where's the other one? There's the one that
I rolled a 5.
by itself. That one, yes, you have it.
Are we level 2 or 3?
3.
We're 2.
I don't remember.
3.
We're 3?
I have it too.
Yeah.
He had us level up.
I probably
before.
did.
Yeah, we had us.
Okay, so we gotta level up. Geez. Well,
I did.
A nice
And I'm the
average.
DM. What's up?
You said, and there's claws, and you level up, end of session.
Yeah.
I don't remember shit.
Hey man, I don't remember that either.
I
It wasn't in
remember it
that
because I was
exact-
sitting there going, all right, what spell am I going to take now? Because I finally get second level spells.
Yeah, no, it wasn't exact that order. It was like,
I'm
and
just
there's
gonna make
claws,
sure I
and
have my
end
HP
session,
up.
and you level up.
There you go. That's why you're here. Bless you.
I'm gonna make
He
sure I have
wanted
my
us to at
HP
least
up.
have hope when we died.
I can do the thing.
Uh-oh.
I can learn your true name, bitch. Get fucked.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so
Wait, doesn't that help with another feat?
not in love.
I think so.
Ooh, yikes.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna look at it later.
Like speaking their true name, like something like that.
Mhm.
I forget. It's a general feat though, and like anybody can take it.
Ooh, I get some other stuff that's actually part of my class. Okay.
Nice. Me
know.
too.
Oh, I'll pull you.
We go to general feet.
I just want to make sure I have my at least my
Like, go to
HP up, 'cause
skilling
that's all
first.
that matters at the moment.
I'm now a
Yeah,
What
when
hap-
you guys are done that,
expert
we'll,
crafter?
So to give you a little bit more of an explanation, she lunged at me one time and I
God damn it.
blocked it because
What
anime.
else do I have?
Exactly.
And then I kind of like pushed her back a little bit. We had some more like, you don't
There you
have to
go.
do this.
Send it.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then she struck at me
Now,
again,
if
and
I
then
were
that's
to
when we did
redo
that.
Exactly.
JoJo's
I would
Bizarre
literally
Adventure
just
cut.
go ahead and
Exactly.
do the interrupter class, or everything I do would interrupt something.
Alright, whenever you guys are ready, I'll go ahead and continue this.
I mean, I just make sure that I have my HP
I'm
up.
good.
I'm not worried about
I'm good to
anything
go.
else at the moment.
Michael might name out because he's gonna have a spell he has to.
I'm taking that part out. We're in danger.
You don't think I have a spell?
Well, when you hit level 3, you should learn a second level spell because that's when you get second level
Excuse
spells.
me.
I'm spell level 1, but I'm not saying anything else.
Oh.
Maybe Bard is.
Maybe bar's different.
Maybe Bard
Bard
be
might
different.
be different. Yeah, because
All the spellcasters are different.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
yeah, every spell.
what it's saying on the build is that I did choose lightning reflexes, so I got better initiative.
Because some
I
casters are
get
similar
signature
to warlocks.
spells. Okay,
Because
what it
warlocks,
says,
a lot of some of them are, yeah.
experience
Just
allows you to cast more spells, some spells, not more spells, some spells more flexibly. For each level, you have access
So yeah,
to...
you should go to your spells list. If you're getting signature spell, that means you're getting access to second level spells.
Okay, but I have to
'Cause
change
signature
out one of these
spells
spells, I guess. Because it's not giving me the other options for more spells.
We're gonna wait because we haven't officially started playing yet.
Exactly.
I have music set for if I get if she stops
Yeah.
or if I
You
get
didn't
fucked.
set your level to 3 yet.
Oh, did
Yeah.
I?
Oh, that's why.
I was like, I'm
I'm
so
not used to the app.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
we
it's
used to
same.
just, there's a button and there's a drop down.
I haven't even looked at my other skills. All I did was just bump my
And
HP
you
up.
push
Yeah,
the
where you pick stuff like under level, your level 3. That's just like pre-building it, and then you have to actually set your level to that.
Yeah, because you build your entire character in this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you already handled your general feat, so that's already taken care of. So yeah,
So you just have to choose spells.
Mhm.
yeah. So I'll let you decide on spells. There's a lot of really interesting ones. I don't know what what
Bard stuff, yeah.
is Bard.
They're probably arcane.
I actually might think they to be divine.
Mm.
I don't know what spellcasting unless they
Hideous
go.
laughter.
No,
With their
no.
name? Yeah, I don't know either.
There you go.
I love hideous laughter.
I cast this.
I get them.
Okay.
Nice. I cast the spell.
Okay.
Yeah, my HP is sitting at a
Well,
cool
calm now.
44 right now.
Exactly. So that way you can calmly.
Take.
That way you don't accidentally show your cards.
Show my hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just now imagining casting calm emotion on myself before gambling, so that way I have the ultimate poker face.
Well, at some point, we're gonna teach you guys. We're gonna teach the two of you, Koo, because we're gonna actually have that kind of be our go-to gambling game and tabletop. But we have to do that on another time, like maybe during a
Okay.
break or two. But like, it's actually very simple,
Yeah,
It's
literally
pretty simple
the
to learn.
simplest thing you could ever think.
and it's just so simple that it would work.
I mean, it's probably a good idea because right now we're currently playing blackjack against each other, which is not how it works.
Exactly.
I'm not one
Exactly.
to change and say anything. I'm just gonna be like, all right, we should be playing Texas Hold'em or something like that against each other. but
It's
you know.
essentially like mini
Me in
poker.
card games
But we're in
and
Florida.
any stuff like that as form of gambling, I've never gambled. So I
But we're in
don't
Florida.
cards. I don't do none of that as a person.
It's okay. Just get on a yacht, go outside,
Yeah,
go
casual.
just go
Oh,
out,
the casual yacht.
Go down to international waters.
go out to international waters, and then gamble.
Oh,
You gonna do that?
I mean, you can do that in Florida. You can get on. They have gambling cruises.
Yeah. It is
Where you
literally
just-
just a cruise to go
That does
out.
sound like a very old person thing to do.
It's not even.
No, it's definitely for like
Our
mid
parents
30s,
have done
40s
it.
kind of
It's
vibe.
Yeah, you get on. It's basically you pay for a ticket. They take you out to international waters. You'll gamble on the boat, and then you come back.
Is it like $20 or something?
No,
No,
it's
not
still,
that much,
It's
Or not
It's
not that
expensive?
not that
it's
cheap.
still pretty expensive. It's a cruise
Yeah.
for like a whole like however long you want. I guess it's like a whole night or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
So
would
it's
assume
luxury.
It's it's a day trip kind of vibe. It's like
Okay.
I'd say it's middle class.
Upper middle.
Okay. Are we ready to go?
I'd call it middle class.
I mean,
Just
we'll wait for
because
Michael.
I've known guys who I work with who do it,
Fair enough.
so I wouldn't call it quite a upper class or upper middle class kind of vibe. It's definitely not for those who aren't well off.
All right, I'm holding my
I mean,
dagger.
gambling is not for anyone, but you know,
It's something you can do.
exactly.
Something you can do.
It's for those who have expendable incomes, and those who think they do.
Yes.
Yes.
That's pretty accurate.
the think they do part.
Expendable incomes.
That's why I'm like, okay, show you this real quick, because this shit's
That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's cool as fuck. That's ridiculous.
ridiculous. I'm not, no.
Okay. I think we're good to go, Prince.
You got your spells, Michael?
Meanwhile,
I did.
Yeah, he did grab his spells.
I'm gonna
Alright.
grab mirror image and
meanwhile,
Tasha.
the tired
Hideous
brain
laughter.
500.
Oh yeah, it's not Tasha's. It's just hideous laughter.
Meanwhile, the dumb brain.
Yeah,
in
I
my
know
house
there is
$500.
just a hideous
$500.
factor.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
deal.
Always take the-
It's not
Yeah.
really like $500. right?
It's never it's never just tensors floating disk.
Mm,
It's like Odaluk's tensors floating disk.
yeah, you know they have
Or
to.
whatever.
They're vain, so they have to name their own. It don't matter. We're ready.
Ready.
I'm just.
So, as she gets ever closer, she. Oh. Well, that's interesting.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna just let it happen, babe. Oh, is this the route we're seriously going?
I don't know. It depends on a series of factors, I guess.
What's the factor? Tell me.
Oh, yikes.
Just gonna slide on
You
the
can
knuckle
see
dusters.
a bit of blood trickle down her nose.
Do you not see any other way out?
What's the way in? What's your plan? What's your motive? I've no clue why you're here exactly.
I'm here.
Sure, you said that you are here to save a girl. Oh, goodness gracious me.
Okay. Well, let me introduce myself to you, man. My name is Detective Bucky, former lawyer and advocate for dancers everywhere across the continent. Both continents. I forgot there's two here. Regardless, the point is that I'm here to save the people who cannot save themselves. You kind of you're classified in the same way, in the sense of you feel as though you have no other option, that you're going to do this kind of stuff.
I feel as though I have no options.
Do you not feel
I have
any of...
infinite options.
Well, do you want to do a good thing or a bad thing?
Good and evil are all subjective, darling.
That's what you think. But at the end of the day, it's all about what you view is right for yourself. Do you think that this move is going to be right for yourself?
Move. You say it as if I chose this.
No. If you have infinite options and you have choices.
At the beginning, no, I did not choose this. That is what I'm saying.
Exactly. So let's work together. Maybe we can get you and the dancers out of here. Not just the dancers, but I'm here to save them. And I'm going to do what I have told myself I'm going to do. This is my duty, madam.
Scratches across your chin. Not breaking the skin yet, but piercing into it. And how exactly, pray tell, do you plan on breaking everyone free?
Well, it's a series of complications. But the number one thing to do is to get you out of here. Hinoeuma's not the place. Hinoeuma, at the moment, is a dangerous place for all of you. This is not the place to be doing said deeds.
So turn tail and run.
No. Retreat and look to do better options. This is more tactical than just retreating for the sake of that. If you feel like your
Leaving
honor...
father and husband alone?
You what? You have a father and a husband?
Yes.
Well, that's unfortunate, and it's not like I knew that.
You might have had a confrontation with him at the bar. You, after all, punched your friend because of him.
You know, that was unintentional, madam. It was not my... It's beyond the point. It gets me heated thinking that I would ever do that.
Last straw, he went out quick.
But he's alive and moving. We didn't hurt him. We didn't kill him. As an example of us, the fact that we're here to show mercy. I will tell you this right now. You are aware of the samurai here in Hinoeuma and what they're capable of doing. If they get here within that time, I'm not going to be able to stop them. Because they have...
Oh, I'll be able to stop them full and well.
And I'm sure you will. This has nothing to do with that. But let's avoid the confrontation, madam. Let's find a way out of this. Let us all group up and talk. But if you're going to attack, I'll have to defend myself.
What is your suggestion then, Bucky?
And I kind of go over the description of our escape route at this moment. I just give the base idea of that at the moment. Like, that's our current plan at the moment, as far as getting the girls out. And we're going to do it. But I wanted to get this meeting to tell you straight up and be honest with you, because that's the kind of fella I am. And even if you find a way out of this, I will find a way out of that.
Okay, so what? I go to Putz and say, "Oh, sorry, contract's over, darling." And I stick my hand straight through his chest, rip his heart out, squeeze it, and he's dead, right? And everything is just set right.
What's your next move, madam? I've given you my options. If you do not see that fits in your wheelhouse, then we know what's going to happen.
Well, I would like to see how your compadres react, I guess.
Well, they should be at any moment. Any moment they'll be here. Hey, boys, yeah. Oh, yeah, where's the boy? Got
Fucking broads.
boy. They'll be here any moment. Like, I know they're gonna. Jay, where are you at? Raid on me.
They dance so nicely. I don't know what to tell you.
So,
It's a nice
you guys
distraction.
Continue rushing through the city streets. People walking in your paths, you guys trying to avoid them or pushing them out of your way, depending on how you feel. Nonetheless, you guys continue rushing towards your friend. Sweat dripping from your brows. Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
God
Guys
damn.
are hustling. Yes, there is. There's sweat dripping from your brow.
It's okay, I'm a kobold. I
He
don't
doesn't, he
sweat.
doesn't like that.
Sweat.
He doesn't like sweating.
Well, you still do, nonetheless.
I don't sweat.
It's okay, I'm a kobold. I don't have to worry about
Well,
sweat.
Yuko is definitely sweating. She is not an athlete.
I, however, am. I don't
You're jogging back.
I don't sweat.
On your hands, right?
I'm like falling behind the group.
High five, no sweat.
High five to No Sweat
No
City.
sweat.
No Sweat City. As you guys sweat towards your destination.
I'm just like watching Koga like, how are you running in all of that armor?
Well, see, the armor is just moving around his body. That's
I do hear like a very sweet little like clicking noise.
Lots and lots of practice.
Like, okay.
Yeah, what he said as well. You can kind of think of it as both of those things, but I'll think of it as what I said.
I'm not my thought for a moment I think like that seems weird, but I'm like maybe just the armor is kind of rusty on the inside.
Polished only on the outside.
I'm not an armor expert, so I don't know.
We gotta make it there. Make sure your friend is good and safe.
If I know Bucky, he's got a fucking plan. It'll work out.
Be
Don't
my
They'll be
worry.
here any moment. They'll be here any moment.
I don't have a plan.
Why did he run ahead?
Guys eventually arrive on the scene. Underneath a tall tree. The moonlight reflecting against the silhouette of this voluptuous woman. Her hand wrapped around Bucky's neck.
That's why.
And I have my hands in my pocket, just.
That's why he was always stopping me from calling people
Oh, we
bronze.
interrupted.
He's into it.
I should have known.
My compadres finally made it.
Oh no, the succubus has Bucky!
She would say that.
Going
Damn
to
it.
murder
Damn it, she would say that.
Detective John!
Well, I see how
Come
one
to
of
save
your
me.
friends react immediately.
Don't worry, she's just a protective person. You know, Yuko.
He comes like, where you got Oh God.
It seems like we're interrupted something.
How do you run that? She looks over at you and it's
Bucky,
like,
if you need a room, just let me know.
It started off that way, it didn't end this way. Either way, it doesn't
Look,
really
you got all
matter.
dressed up and everything. She's obviously a
Yeah.
very attractive broad.
oh wow, she's pretty. Oh God, she's violent. Are you okay, Bucky? Are you okay, Detective
I am
John?
perfectly fine. And I got this in my head, I'm freaking the fuck out. But in his mind, he just tries to keep this cool compadre look.
He has fallen under her charm.
I have not. In fact, she wanted to wait until you guys were around.
I'm not into that.
No. It's not sexual at the moment. It's not that. I promise.
That's right.
Jeez.
This woman has a husband. What are you doing, Bucky?
I'm not you don't know that.
Are you having an affair, Detective John?
No, my pants are clean on. Beyond the point, everyone. Today is a very scary day. Also,
So you expect me to believe that this group of unorganized buffoons are able to take down an entire organization?
we can and will. It's not about if, it's about when. And it's all about what side you lean on.
Loudmouth oafs. Not so loudmouth oafs.
So like,
Jay? She's got her hands around my throat right now. Think about what you're about to say, Jay.
I'm covered in sweat. I'm like looking over at Jay like, how do you run that fast and still smoke?
my lungs are meant for breathing other things. It's
Jay!
okay. And
What are you going to say?
so he's talking, or he's figuring this out in other ways. I'm
Honestly-
just asking.
We don't want to end. This is all in your court, madam, at this point.
Oh, thank you.
You know I am a gentleman.
Such a gentleman.
I feel like I should
I'm serious.
cover my eyes and look away. I mean, this is getting kind of intimate here.
I'm serious, sweetheart. This is.
I think that you are, but your friends lack competence.
I believe in them. And if you believe in me, then you'll believe in them.
I fall down. I'm sitting. I fall down and sitting. Just doing. That was too much running.
You're aware of the samurai and how they are here in Hinoeuma. And you can bet you're behind that they're as serious as I am. And we have 2 of them that are on my side. I am serious.
That's a good. Say, for instance, I follow this plan of yours. How will I ensure the safety of my husband and my father?
It's a good question, madam. It's not like we have everything figured out, but we have to take things step by step. We can figure that out.
How unfortunate.
Excuse me, Succubus-chan.
Not my name.
Excuse me, very pretty woman.
Not my name. Mitsu.
Mitsu-chan. She gets up. I am Yoko-chan. She does a little bow. Would you be so kind of you as to release my friend? And we can talk as civilized beings.
I am not civilized, unfortunately. It's no longer in my nature.
That is very unfortunate.
It truly is. I wish I could release him.
You can.
That is an option.
I think your friends are literally failing to understand that I am no longer a human.
Well, what do you want?
Are you saying that you have no control over your thoughts and actions?
So, like, I just got a question for you, based off his question.
I think that's what she's saying.
You's got a contract, right?
Oh, yes.
What happened when that contract gets torn up? Do you stop being a succubus?
That's a very good question. It hasn't happened yet.
Would you like to find out?
I'm not 100% sure if my soul is minded to it or not.
So, like, I'm very familiar in the occult.
Amazing.
Used to, when I served my dragon god so many years ago, he taught me some stuff about it. So, like, I could look into it for you.
Oh, you can look into it.
You might not like how I speak. I grew up very low class, but my brain is quite expensive.
So low class upbringing, high class thinking.
Indeed.
Amazing combination.
But if you listen to what my friend said, there's a chance that that gamble could pay off.
Well, since I cannot physically release you, and I don't have 100% assurance yet, this still has mostly to do with, like I said, my husband and my father. So once I am 100% guaranteed that they will be safe, secured.
So I'm gonna ask a really hard question.
Please ask an entirely hard
So
question.
we just say that we will protect your husband and your dad, and then somehow you're magically able to release him now when you weren't able to do it before.
I wouldn't say magical, I would say inherently. My will to protect them is just exponentially increased, I would say. And you are getting in the way of that by interfering with me directly.
Look, we know that you have things you care about, people you care about, and we care about him. We can help each other out. We help your dad. Was it the dad and husband?
Dad and husband.
We try to help our your dad and husband. We also want to protect our friend. But if it makes you feel better, I have a compromise.
Oh. Bargaining.
Yes, bargaining. Very good at that. We could try to, protect them, get them out of harm's way, and you can keep Detective Chan as a hostage. And if we fail, you can kill him.
No.
I love that plan.
No.
Yuko, you are the worst bargainer I've ever met.
You gave her everything she wanted.
I
We got
will
nothing
go
out
with
of
that.
this.
I will go with that one.
We are still in the bargaining phase.
Oh!
I mean, although I will say, his detective skills would be more useful. Actually, Yoko realizing it's like, oh crap, I fucked up.
Yeah, go ahead and take Koga
Okay,
instead.
well, yeah. You know what?
I'll volunteer as tribute.
I will be your hostage because his skills for finding out how to best protect them would be better. So you can take me as a hostage
I'll
and
volunteer as
release
tribute.
him.
Okay, how many hostages do I have?
None!
One.
No,
Just one.
no
For now,
evidence,
you
Chip.
currently have
That's
one.
it.
Why are we bargaining with hostages?
I don't know!
Oh my god! That's all we
We
got!
have no
Koga,
chips!
you're taking
My
Koga.
chips are life!
Okay, so I just got a better plan.
Okay, I would love to hear the third, fourth plan.
I don't know how many plans, I don't know how many opportunities I get.
Here's the deal. All these people around me and the one in your hands are invaluable for this process. Unfortunately, I can't really say that any of us acting as your hostage is a good option for any of us.
Oh no.
But you already have plenty of influence. There's a lot of damage you can do in this city. That's already a threat enough. I've seen what your fellow succubi can do and have influenced into. I think that's plenty of cards for you to play that do not require us to provide you a hostage.
She tightened her grip.
We already understand the threat that you possess, and we are more than willing to work around it. We're trying to get you, your husband, your family, the other dames and broads that are in contracts all taken care of, as best we can. We're offering you an opportunity of a fucking lifetime.
Lifetime, I have an eternity.
That you don't have control over your own free will.
Do you want to enjoy that eternity? Or do you want to appreciate the short life that you could have with your husband and your father, not being entrapped as you are?
Well, of course, I would love eternity. The other person within me would hate it. He would writhe and die.
Okay.
And that would be okay for them.
So we're bargaining with someone that's not even fucking there. God.
I know. I'm sorry, friend.
We're not friends.
Are we not? I thought this was a friend.
My friends would not hold my other friend in a fucking death grip.
This is not a death grip. This is a cuddle.
Madam.
That's not a cuddle. You are literally clawing his neck.
Gives him a kiss on his head.
That's not something that he wants.
He
Did you?
loves it.
You gotta at least ask permission first.
Consent.
Consent is important.
Not in my business.
What the fuck?
I would like diplomacy or persuasion checks. I will give you guys a +4 advantage.
I need it.
Because you guys did roleplay extraordinarily well.
It was.
Help.
It
So
was-
whoever wants to do it.
Oh, we
It
can do a
was- what was it?
diplomacy check.
Diplomacy or persuasion.
It will not.
I just. Oh yeah.
I think I
Do,
can.
don't want to roll until you guys decide.
Diplomacy is persuasion.
Oh yeah, true.
I got.
Yeah, there is no persuasion.
I got 7.
15, 9,
Can we aid?
16,
Yes.
17, 18, 19.
I will attempt to aid.
21, 22,
I will
23,
attempt to
24.
aid.
24.
That's what the +4?
Whoa, no, not even with the +4. 24. 28.
I had a got 28 as well.
You guys, I would say critically succeed. She just... Listen, I'm taking everything you guys say into consideration, of course. I will release your fat-headed friend.
It's not even that fat. It's
Rude. I already said stupid things.
You guys will
Yeah.
help me, assist me with protecting my people. What is my role? What do I play? Am I just gutting the porker? Not this one, of course.
I still got a gripper. That's great.
We need to know where the contracts are kept.
I have no clue. But there's that rock alcove thingy that they go and have secret fucking meetings, and it could be in there for all I know.
There's people who watch that place.
Oh, I can take care of them.
You can take care of them, we can take care of what's inside.
Okay.
Yay, teamwork.
What do you say?
I also say that there's a slight chance that it could be at the casino. I'm not too sure which one.
I say we take our odds at the rock alcove.
Okay.
I'm
Let
not
me go.
normally a betting man, until recently. But, I say we bet on the rocks.
I will sign a meeting, and I'll use Yuko, not you, as a bargaining chip, essentially speaking. I'll make him go there just to set up a quote-unquote meeting. He's not going to be too sure what it's for. Neither will I. In all honesty, I'll
Let
just
me
make
go.
sure they know.
I mean, if you tell him it's about himself, he probably will.
Sorry?
Let me go. Please.
Choke you harder?
I cover my eyes. I shouldn't be watching this. It's,
Let me go.
You know, I didn't know you were that kind of
I'm serious. Please, let me go.
Don't get serious on me.
I've been serious this entire time. Let me go. We finally got somewhere. Can we, seriously just let me go?
She starts to gently put you down, cradling you in her arms. A little child.
No.
So cute you are.
Pride is a terrible thing.
He is awful, isn't it?
He's probably gonna have claw marks on his neck.
Oh yeah, this is not good. Either way, we're gonna try the rock alcove. Start there. But seriously, there's no backing out of this. Let's do this, and let's do this 100%. If you are a woman of your word, you'll do it 100%.
I am not. I will guarantee that.
She's bound by contract. Words mean nothing.
Do you know the limits of your contract?
No.
Let's go. Let's get this started. Time's a wasting.
It was all an inferno. I haven't read it since I blossomed. So I couldn't understand it to begin with.
Have you, in this process, felt influenced or felt like you couldn't say something?
I wouldn't say that.
Felt
I'll just
encouraged to say
the-
something.
The nature of this form just... I just want power.
Understood.
It's fair.
For all I know, I could be leading you to your deaths.
And we're prepared for that.
Great.
Just like I was prepared for this scenario.
Amazing.
We're already 3 steps ahead.
That sounds like 3 steps back.
Could be. You'll never know.
I will. So, I guess I'll arrange the meeting. You guys can make it there. Oh, let's say... I guess around 24 hours from now.
Wow, no, that sounds perfect. Sounds perfect.
Stupendous.
Yeah, Yucky can take a bath.
Yeah, how were you guys? Casino?
Gathering in information. Valuable information.
Good. I'd like to hear that information when we get back.
We didn't find any information.
What the fuck?
I mean,
So- Alright, perfect. Okay, so 24 hours we will we shall meet at the Den of Darkness. Is that the name of the den? What's the name of the den?
cave.
It's
The Cave of Den Darkness shit.
Okay,
It's just
the
a-
cave rock.
Cave Rock?
Rock cave.
Rock Cave? Is that what it's called?
That's what I'm calling it.
There's a
There's a
bunch
rock.
of there's a wall in the middle of the fucking alley, in the middle of the fucking city that is made up of stones, and you gotta go up to the stones. You do some interaction. I didn't quite get the chance to
Move the rock.
to do things
Yeah.
as there were onlooking eyes. So we goes up there. We do the thing with the rocks, and we walk in.
Understood. The hidden den.
Yeah,
Rock.
there we go. Hidden Den. That's a better
You
name.
guys threw so many names, like I confused.
Rock cave.
Rock cave, hidden
He
den,
likes Rock Cave.
dog cave. I
It's
like
all good.
of
We're not
them.
gonna worry about the next. We'll meet in 24 hours. We'll be on our way, man.
Yes,
Let's go.
At Rock Cave, Hidden Den, Dog Cove.
Madam, we bid you adieu, sweetheart.
Please do.
I will not. Get me out of here.
I'm leaving.
Feel free to go. Feel free to stay if you want.
No!
No, I have chosen my path.
I follow my dear friend Bucky. Away.
Away. Away.
I do look at him. Sorry, Detective Chan, for nearly getting you killed. I don't think well when I'm out of breath.
The intention was wonderful, but my life was almost sacrificed.
Well, you ran ahead of us, Detective Chan. It's kind of on you.
No. We had a plan to meet at a certain time. You guys were late. An hour late, by the way. She had her hand around my throat for an hour.
Bucky, unfortunately though,
She kissed me, right?
before you leave,
Oh, fuck.
you will have to make a
Wilson.
yes.
She kissed me.
That cute guy's kissing me.
That cute guy's kissing me.
Kissing on me. Stop it.
Such a
Please.
Give hero point. You always start with one hero point.
I'm gonna. Oh, I start with one all the time?
Yes.
Oh, please. Okay, cool. 24.
24. That's fast.
I rolled a fucking 1.
You're lucky.
Use the good use of the
Oh, thank you, system, for, giving me a way out.
Actually, ooh.
What does ooh mean?
This was
Well-
-2.
22.
22 will
Fail?
probably.
We'll find out.
Might just be a regular success.
Yes, a regular success.
Okay. Anything happen, though?
Bucky,
Oh, no.
Still things still happen with successes.
Well, I know. I just want to know what else it is.
you hear in your head. Don't fail.
Can you hear me? Let's say back.
Allowed?
Yes.
I'm in my head. Oh, okay, sure. It's telepathy. So this is something
You will
cool.
take this, and she will give you a profane gift.
Nice. Or not.
What the fuck?
You have a +1 bonus to any d20 check.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go. Do I feel anything?
Not anything for the moment.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. I now that I know I can communicate with you at any time, or is this like a you thing?
Please don't.
Well, what if I need information? What?
Only then.
Okay. You'll be hearing from me very, very soon.
So, are you a dog person or a cat person?
I growing up, I was, a cat person, but, dogs are pretty cool too. I think I might go with a dog.
Why are you talking to me about dogs and cats?
Oh, you can hear when I talk out loud too?
That wasn't a lot of thing. That was just obviously me just bullshitting. Just like,
You know, I almost started.
He could choke down to hers.
It all started when I was 5. No!
Oh, okay. Yeah, you talking about me? Oh,
Yeah.
understood.
Scanning!
Yeah, I'll give you. I'm only gonna talk to you when I have like important information.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna start back when my dad left me when
You
I was
getting an
6.
annulment?
Alright, I guess we got our course set for us. We'll meet back in 24 hours and we'll
It's okay, Yuko.
do what we need
It's
to
okay.
do.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Sounds like a good plan.
Oh, we all stocked up. We should probably get
Enough.
potions.
I managed to make 4 elixirs of life.
Damn!
Damn it, he says it.
I was thinking about making some oil of unlife for Yoko's,
That'd be good.
but it takes
Yes,
a couple
please.
of
Yeah, go ahead.
it
Go
takes
ahead.
it takes some days.
Yeah.
And we don't have days, unfortunately.
Oh. Yeah, no, I was just okay.
I don't know how easily it'd be to procure oil of unlife, but
Yeah,
maybe
okay.
maybe just for Yoko's compatriot.
Yeah, just for that occasion. You never know.
Well, it's obviously Yoko's actual bodyguard.
Yeah, that's an important VIP, very important person.
I don't.
Can't you
It's
just,
okay,
like,
Ghost
bring it back to
Shan,
life
you're
at
still
that
my-
time?
That's
Other
evil.
favorite. My bag rattles really badly.
She's doing.
It's like,
That's
Yeah.
don't worry,
So if
big,
it goes down,
he's like,
she
don't worry,
brings it
big
back
brother,
up.
Ghost Chun.
But that's not
Still my
that's the
other
thing,
favorite.
You know?
How it's going? Why are we gonna waste the money on something that we don't need?
We do need it. We do.
How?
So if it's not an immediate priority, I'll just worry about making it
So we
after
can-
the.
But like I think, like you may not think that, but next minute we need it. Trust me on that one.
Samuel L. Jackson is doing a good job today.
Well, I need to go replenish my food stocks.
Oh dang! Already? Okay.
I mean, we took
What
a
the
whole
fuck
week,
do you
man.
eat?
Did you
Hold
take it off
on.
and never
Calm
take that
down,
helmet
man.
off?
You need rest?
Anytime we go out to eat, you ain't eating.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's because that's what we do. We eat before. We before eating.
You eat with us.
That's an accident.
No, see, I have a very strict food schedule.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a diet.
something like that. That's how we say so fit.
Okay, so
Your religion is
respectfully, we're not like interrupting
interrupting.
your time to eat. What are those times?
Yeah. I would really like to know.
You don't wanna
that way
interrupt
we can
that.
feed you.
We'll let you know.
We're friends.
This is one of those moments.
Aw, you eating lunch alone?
What time is
You
it
shouldn't
right
eat
now?
lunch alone. You should eat with friends.
Exactly.
What time is
Eating
it right
alone
now?
is
What time is
this
Don't worry
what
about
leads
it.
to
What time is it?
Don't fucking worry.
What time is it? Did I just heard what time it is?
Look,
Don't
Jay,
worry.
we can't
I
all be
figure
as
out time
depressing
to
as
sit
you
down.
are.
Why?
What about oatmeal? Oatmeal is so good. It is the most flavorful thing that's ever been made on the planet.
Okay.
Oatmeal is the most flavorful thing.
So
I agree,
yeah,
it
it's,
tastes so good.
dinner
Especially
time
It's like he
at
was
4.
choking you out hard.
Oatmeal is the most delicious thing to us. You guys ever had oatmeal before?
Wait,
Yeah, of course. It keeps
oatmeal.
your nutrients up.
Is that
Yeah.
like rice meal?
Poor man's breakfast, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor man's breakfast.
Yeah, poor man's breakfast.
You've never had the flavor of oatmeal. You haven't spiced it up.
You haven't
Why
got
did you
yourself.
spice oatmeal?
Because you could.
I don't know what oatmeal
It needs
is.
flavor.
Spice. Yeah.
One
I bet
time,
you didn't know
I was
cinnamon
staying with this
spicy.
really fucking rich broad, and she had fucking nutmeg. She had nutmeg.
You put nutmeg on her oatmeal?
She put nutmeg in her fucking oatmeal.
You're living the high life.
That's what I was saying. Like this bitch got fucking nutmeg. Oh
What?
my god.
Nutmeg and oatmeal, yes.
Nutmeg, cinnamon, and she even cut up some fucking apples. Fresh fucking apples.
So this is a wonderful plan. So what time of the morning do you get up to eat?
Usually,
Listen, we have to go. If he takes a minute later, his schedule off course.
Yeah,
and we
we'll
gonna
let's talk about his
Schedule off
later. Go
course.
ahead and go for 8 p.m.
Yeah, please.
But no, we're a team. So as a team, we'll eat breakfast together in the morning.
Yeah, sure.
Schedule.
Okay, we have to go.
Also, another rule is let's not lose track of each other again.
Okay, but we have to go. You're gonna
That's
lose
true.
track of us.
That's true.
Particularly Detective Chine.
That's all right. That's all
He
right.
nearly got himself
We might as
killed.
well just eat together
And
right
then
now.
I almost got killed.
I was in control the entire time.
They're gone. They branch off. They're gone. They lose you guys.
Damn, dude, I'm not even gonna give myself away. This man is gonna give me away. Damn!
My brain wasn't on it until everyone started the conversation. So yeah, I'm just like, hey, don't forget, we're gonna be up 9 o'clock in the morning. Breakfast at the dock.
Wait, they can't hear us.
Hey, where are you going?
I can't keep up with this shit. I've done too much running today.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine. They heard. We were very loud. They heard.
And I'm like, I refuse to run again.
Yeah, no.
You know, that's fine. We will all meet 9 o'clock in the morning for food.
Okay. But like I got like elf because I'm half elf.
So bad.
So I'm like, yeah, sure. Let me move faster. Let me move more.
You got 30 time?
30 right now.
Yeah, that's better than everyone.
Yeah,
Hey, I got 30.
25.
What?
I took fleet. That's my general feat.
Yeah, we're going home.
I stopped by a bathhouse before I go to
That's a tiny little fucking gold mine. Keep up.
Okay.
Little bug next to me.
You know, Yuko, you could still stay at the mansion. I mean,
Oh
granted,
shit, that's right. His bath is better.
honestly, you could stay at the mansion,
We all
and you
can
don't have
stay
to.
at the
He's a dick, but you know
we
he's.
all could just stay at the mansion.
I don't feel at home there. It's too
You know
bright.
what? Like
Literally,
we did. We broke his kneecap. You literally, I heard a pop when you
That
like.
shit heals.
Yeah, give him a good night's rest.
He'll be walking just fine with a cane.
I'll treat him. Don't worry about it.
All 3 hit points.
I'll use 3 wounds on him. Don't worry about it.
Nice as Yucky-chan's
Oh, shit, kill
bath was, that place is fucking creepy. So I am gonna just go to the local bathhouse.
Okay, well,
See, I
you
got past the point
have
critically
a place
failing.
with us. You can-
As long as there's not some extenuating
we'll prepare a bed for you.
circumstances.
Oh, thank you.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you. It's just hay.
Oh, thank you.
about sleeping with the fucking clown music.
It doesn't play all the time.
Actually,
There's a night
I think
theme.
you know it's funny you say
There's a
that.
night theme. It's
Because I
very
think I have
nice.
an
It's very
ability
melodic.
that actually allows me to either just ignore that, where like if like an enemy tries to use like some kind of musical ability or something on me, I can just kind of ignore it or something.
Probably just play something out to tune it out.
Yeah, or I'm just gonna. If not, I'm just gonna say, hey, someone who's played an instrument. I've heard a lot of bad music too, so I've just learned how to tune it out.
Yeah, perfectly fine. I mean, like either way, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Ironically, I find it charming. I don't know.
You can just fall asleep. You don't have to overthink.
Yeah, we're not.
We're just being silly.
Actually, after bed,
I don't like it.
fall asleep.
I don't like silliness.
All right.
This is a serious
We're
game.
preparing a couple beds for our friends here.
I might be out late because I'll probably stop by a restaurant. Meet me in this town where they comes to restaurants. He spends a lot of money, but god damn it, I got kicked out of every buffet though. If there's a buffet, I've been kicked out of it. Really took advantage of that deal. Maybe like 10 plates.
Yoko, go ahead and mark off 2 golds for that. What is everyone else doing?
I'm going to see my wife.
You want to see your
Oh, his wife.
Oh my!
His wife might be real. You don't know this.
Well, we
I have to know.
have yet to make a canon.
She's not in town.
Oh!
Damn!
Damn!
Damn! Be traveling for it.
So, if at any point it just becomes me and Bucky, I look over and go, look, Bucky, I did win big whilst he was trying to get information.
What, you actually got something out of that?
I actually got something out of it, and I'm gonna
Wow.
split it with you because you're my partner.
Okay, cool.
And I hand you 18 plat.
Wait.
What the fuck did you do, man? Who did you rob?
I didn't rob nobody.
Are you sure?
We fucking won big. I don't know. Oh, look, there was a gun involved. It was like a game of Russian roulette. Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa! What?
And I won. Look, I didn't understand what the gold room was. Don't go into the fucking gold room. I learned that.
Never
lesson
go into the gold room.
I've learned that lesson today.
No one knows what's going on in this.
Puck's trying to kill you again.
But yeah, I hand you 18 plat.
Sucker. That's our 18 platinum. He's gonna use to kill him one day. Or not murder.
I love how you're sharing the fucking money with him, even though that he made you pay for everything first.
Well, that's just like
storyline.
Story blank.
But that is really funny still.
Yeah, it's just
He's my
funny to
fucking
me.
partner.
Hey.
I have to give him a 50-50, but I have to pay for everything. Wait, what?
That's not part of the deal. He's just doing that. And I'm not saying no.
He's my fucking partner.
He's a fucking thief. He's a fucking rat.
He's not a fucking rat.
He's
Well,
a
he is
fucking
a rat, but he's not a
fucking rat.
thief.
He's stealing from you. You're just giving it to him. He's stealing it from you.
Well, he's a rat.
He's taking advantage of you.
I didn't want this.
I don't want this. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna take it, but I didn't ask for it. Wow. All of a sudden, so
I
don't fucking deserve this shit. You keep.
I deserve this shit. But I almost died for it.
You did something dumb.
No, I didn't.
You went off on your own.
That is not my stuff. We had a plan. We had a plan. We had a plan.
Oh, he's so rich.
We had a plan. You were supposed to be behind me.
How dare you go off on your own?
No, you fucking don't.
So dangerous. You
Do not blame me for going in the gold room.
Nothing.
Yo, win in the gold room.
Keep that shit down!
Shut up over there.
I own the shed!
I'm not even in this shed.
I don't care!
Yeah, you're right. No one would marry him. Okay, sorry. Got a little heated. Either way, would you like to keep the 18 plat?
No, I say we partners. It's fair.
Wow, you only said that so that way it makes it seem like he's not a fucking half-baked person. Holy shit.
Wow, you are assuming so much about me. It's so crazy right now. That either way.
Sowing the seeds of discontent.
Why? It's a good question.
There is no reason why.
And I love it.
Other than
just have
like
fun.
I am unfortunately extremely tired.
No, have fun. We don't. I do not care. You're good. Yeah, we're just going. We'll continue talking. Sorry, we're getting too into it. I appreciate the honorable the gold, the platinum. Well, we kind of both did something insane then.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
we've got this thing where we do dumb things and things work out. It's great.
Yeah, I was fully prepared to like.
I
fight
call it
the-
shitty luck, in a good way.
a little
Because
bit.
we have to go through some serious shit,
Yeah, for
but
real.
we end up coming out on top.
Somehow, like it don't make no sense, but we do it. We make sure it happens. Also, I didn't even think about it, but like y'all started talking about the fact that man doesn't eat, and I've been now realizing the entire time that the man literally does nothing but stand there and say some words, but also he doesn't eat.
He probably just is like really socially awkward, so he can't eat in front of people or can't do shit in front of people.
Oh, that's true. But also he doesn't breathe.
Got your back, don't worry.
Have you seen the man breathe?
It's hard to like see him breathe because of the fact that he's like in like full armor, so I can't see it.
So I'm like,
Oh, that's true. That's true. I'm sorry.
I got your back.
I'm like, I'm of the mindset. It's probably some of his code of honor or something. Like he's never supposed to show his face or something. Like he's part of some clan or something where
They're from the same clan.
Okay, well, I don't.
They're
From what I understood, he was like they came into the clan different ways. Mm-hmm. So like maybe he was in a clan prior to that, and he keeps hold of those honors. And I don't know the situation. I'm just throwing options out there.
That's true.
Goddamn ugly.
And all that and also Masumura,
It's embarrassed if he takes
bad liar.
Oh, he's fucking horrible.
Like he should just not even attempt it, right?
But you know, at least we gain information because of his stupidity.
Well, you know, most of
He's
the
really
time.
good at figuring out things. Apparently, it used to be his job, but
No, he's very
keeping things
insightful.
not so good.
The way
I'm
that-
not good at keeping things neither, but I don't try to
Exactly.
most
Oh,
of the
good.
time.
All right. So somehow that paid off. We're gonna figure out what happens. Tomorrow. We'll figure out if we can have if we need to make up a plan or a backup plan. I don't know yet. I don't know if that's necessary. We're gonna be going into the Devil's Den no matter what. So I think the only thing we really got to prepare for is, if things go bad. Honestly, we've done most of the hard work ourselves as a group. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill out some more documentation. You know, put a couple things in some folders, and I'll have that information set and ready for if I have to use it tomorrow.
You guys do each get a hero point for that awesome role playing earlier, guys.
Bruh, I was ready to die. I was ready for it. I'm happy I'm alive. Hooray! Bucky is still here. He's so alive.
Alright, well, I'll see you guys at 9.
Go see your wife.
I'm gonna go see my wife now.
I'm sure she's missing you.
Right.
She is.
What's her name?
I just walked out
Actually,
You
I'm not
don't need
even.
to know my wife's
He's a
name.
very private person. Yuko.
I'm like not even there. I just come back. Like,
No, you're there. It's the
I'm
four of
literally
us.
No, she left to go.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I sweated. I
Restaurant.
ran. I won. I need bad.
Oh yeah, you would be coming in at this point,
I
Morgan.
come in. I'm all feeling all fresh. Like he smiles and enters into the place.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have bought a room and in, but I wanted to save money.
All right, no worries. Okay, Yuko, we put you up in the finest establishment. It looks bad, but you
I
know,
go
it's
over to
better
like
than our
boots on
better than our
it. There's like
place.
cigarette butts on it. I have to like wipe the cigarette butts away.
Like it's the only area that doesn't have
Yeah,
cigarette butts.
we actually did take care to not have anything on it. It's actually pretty well made. It's not fancy, and it's probably gonna hurt your
But
back.
it's
still.
free, and it's the least depressing part of this shack.
There you go.
We even made sure. Jay made sure that it's not black and white. That little corner over there.
Actually, it's in color.
It took
so
a great amount of effort
Well, I
to
don't want-
isolate that particular bed inside my head.
But he did it. He made it happen for you.
I get into that
So you should
circle
enjoy
and I
your
start
sleep.
playing, but within her circle, her little small area, you can actually hear it. But outside, it's her just strumming, and there's no noise.
Yeah.
Where we are, we can't hear it, but in there,
you
in there
are-
she can
if you
enjoy
are-
I'm
it.
sure it's
Black
beautiful.
I'm sure it is.
I'm sure it sounds
She's
wonderful.
like, but she takes the yawn. She's like, she's like, flop.
All right. Jay, whatever you gotta do, I trust you. Regardless of the little minor humps today, we're ready to go to. We're ready for a new day tomorrow.
So, like, talk to me here, Bucky. You think we stand a chance if we go straight for the gun?
Probability is not great at all, but you never know. If you're asking me straight up, hell no.
We got a very untrustworthy succubus trying to eliminate the eyes on that door. And there may not be eyes on that door when we get there. But those eyes might have moved inside, so we best be ready for that to happen.
I'm fully prepared.
So
Contingency plans. What's contingency?
I'm gonna leave something in the door to make sure it doesn't get sealed when we walk through it.
Okay.
And we're gonna run if we need to.
Sounds like a plan.
There'll be a every man for himself moment because someone might die. And if it's me, I want you to keep fucking running.
Don't you say that, Jay. Don't you talk like that.
I want you to keep fucking running.
I will, but at the same time, I won't. That's a hard one for me, you know it. But you have to understand. You have to understand.
As you guys are having this
No doubt.
incredibly serious conversation, you start hearing some mumbling of Yoko mumbling in her sleep in the corner. I'll take
I want the good outcome.
a double order of the rice balls.
So cute.
She falls asleep and she turns like, no. Make it a triple order. Balls.
I don't know how she stays so skinny. No
She
matter
doesn't just
fucking
sleep
rice.
talk.
I know, right?
You start hearing her like sleep humming. Happy rice
It's probably because she's not
balls.
stressed out.
Happy rice balls.
I put out my cigarette and I go to bed for the night.
As he goes to sleep, you fly that, and you fly like another cigarette.
It's an unlit cigarette that just stays in
He's
my
just like
mouth the
ready
entire
for it,
night.
like when he wakes up, he's like,
I'm going to stay up and not entirely. The next couple hours, I'm going to study Hinoeuma law.
Happy to.
And after I study that, I'm gonna fall asleep in my book, like I always do.
So, Koga, you walk on over to Mr. Graveyard Shift. Another night.
Yeah, just need another week of supply.
No.
No?
No, I'm just always have to process this.
I can pay more.
Okay. 7 gold.
Alright. I guess I can do 7 gold.
So you asking for another or not? You just said, yeah, sure, I'll pay both. Or you stop thinking about it. And more gold will help you stop thinking about it, sure.
Alright.
He hands it over.
We're gonna need a more sufficient way of doing this. Maybe we can start looking out towards the old battlefields. It's just a little hard to get to with all the hauntings and whatnot, but you could probably try that.
I mean, we can. I think that looks a bit more.
Heroin?
I mean, yeah. I mean, what if one of them sees us out there?
They don't go outside. They're like homebodies and stuff.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile.
Oh, hi guys. Hi guys. Oh, hi, Mark.
What are you doing at the graveyard?
Beautiful day.
This is where my wife lives.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm just going to see my wife.
Oh, yes.
Is that actually it?
Oh hell no! I'm not ruining this for fucking bullshit.
Dude, he was gonna break my heart for a few seconds. Wow. That's crazy.
She's just not in town.
Understood.
So,
That would
We go
fucking
back.
ruin things.
Not really, that'd be crazy.
It would ruin things for them. I'd feel bad, especially for something that is a complete and total ass pull. No, I'm not doing it.
we go back to the inn shed. And you start walking off towards your destination.
Yeah, which is my own place.
Yep. Along the way, the moonlight guides your path. The small little flowers that dot the lining of the area. Very rare flowers.
I'll take 3.
Pick some up.
They start screaming at me because they're in pain.
Oh man, the only sentient flowers in the region.
What's wrong with you?
I have to make a good story, or else they're not going to realize that my wife isn't here. Someone's walking behind me because for whatever reason they've been tailing me for like 2 days straight. No fucking reason.
I told you his wife wasn't real.
No one's following you again?
Yeah, because I've been tailed by 2 different fucking factions. My own friends, or like my own company, and then this other fucking dude that's just like, yo, you want this fucking coin? What's it do? You want the coin? I guess. Alright.
Make a society or perception check.
Perception.
Yay.
Yes.
Are just looking at me crazy because I'm just picked up flowers for no reason.
Back.
Yeah, picking flowers.
Can't do pick flowers in the middle of the night.
Nerd.
Nerd, what are nerds picking up flowers?
Nerd.
That's not the right one, Joe.
Secret agent
Those nerds picking up flowers.
Nerd.
Secretly
19.
19.
Hey.
Okay. You kind of notice that behind you, see that cat. Once more.
The cat that I tailed before,
Yes.
I leave it alone. I'll keep walking. Not tonight. Not tonight.
Continues.
Turn over.
And then you look towards it, it just gets on all fours. I mean, like on its back and just paws at the sky.
Fucking snap your phone fucking back by having to do this. Fucking hell. Alright, and then I'll keep walking. Nothing. I'm just
Shooting
gonna,
it away, or
I'm
just
no, I'm not shooting it away. I'm just gonna go to my destination, which is my own home, so I can sleep.
understand. They're in the middle of the night. Bucky,
Oh my god.
then you sleep. You are greeted by the voluptuous form
And we will
of
save.
Mitsu.
Hooray!
So, let's have a rundown of this scenario. Go ahead and walk. You see the path lit for you towards the rock alcove. She's somehow distracted or taken out the guards that were there.
Okay.
Okay, they're all gone. No one here to distract you guys. You all start walking in. I give you the code for what you need to get inside. A few series of buttons that you have to push. Or I guess you would say rockstone facings, whatever you want to call them. Anyways, you push them. You enter inside. Inside, you're greeted with a number of possibilities. Let's say, for instance, Putz. And possibly a higher demon, even stronger than me. You guys walk inside. You're all face to face with this creature. After possibly a series of traps that were placed in the way in order to actually get through that you have to know how to walk through. You guys probably get skewered by most of them. Let's say, for instance. So I'll kill 2 of your friends. You guys continue walking through because, of course, you're brave and you would not stop in the face of death, right? You continue walking through with your dead friends, their body laying discarded along the trap hallway, or whatever the case is. You're now inside once more. This creature facing you down, staring at you. Of course, after checking over the fact that Yuko doesn't know why the fuck he's there. Yuko stands with a dotted face, going, I've no clue why I'm here, Mr. Putz. The demon hovering over Putz as well. They turn towards you guys. Oh, look, confrontation. Now, maybe one of you make it out alive and you finally slay him. Ooh, look, you've done such a great job. Now all of your friends are dead. You're possibly the one alive, because of course I have your back, right? And now you walk out with my contract. Amazing, great. All the girls are safe. Well, all of your friends are possibly dead. What then? Well, maybe how about the scenario just goes? This demon thing, whatever the case is, gave Putz incredible power similar to me. Okay, Putz is alone, whatever the case is. Whew, he's still big and strong, probably just as strong as the creature. Maybe 3 of your friends live, maybe 4. Who knows? Anyways, you walk out, you have the thingy, and you give it to me. Everyone's safe. Aside from the other ones who died. Amazing.
You done?
Fruitful.
You done?
Never done. Truly. Who knows?
She's just giving me the rundown of the scenario, right? What I'm looking at. Essentially what I'd be looking at the
She
moment.
has no clue. This is what she thinks it is.
But she's like, this is a dream, right?
Yes.
So, am I able to almost like lucid dream real quick and kind of present the scenario since I'm conscious at the moment, kind of?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and put that scenario into practice right now of us going through it. And almost like, the detective way of doing things, I'm going to try and figure that out by following my lead in my dream.
Roll for device strategy.
Okay. You may have given me something I truly need. This could not even work, but I'm going to do my best to make it happen.
use that +1 on this particular roll.
I probably will, honestly.
You use them all the time. It's, as long as she
That's
has the
cocked.
gifts on you.
It's on every roll? Fuck, that's strong.
That's really strong.
Is it a status bonus or is it a...
It's just a bonus.
That's a dirty 20.
I think it'd be an item bonus or something like that.
The status bonus, yeah.
It is a status bonus, okay, so it doesn't stack with other status bonuses.
Sorry, I'm standing.
Dirty 20. No, you're good.
Okay. So, you help your friends through the first trap. Nice. You seem to have lived. Amazing. What else?
I look around and see what else is around.
The corridor stretches and stretches. It seems to not end. There's most likely a hidden passage here.
Look to see if there's anything that lights up in my way.
Devise strategy.
19.
You search around, looking to see where the hidden passage could possibly be. This is most likely just a very long corridor used to distract wayward souls, hoping that they get infinitely lost. A door closes behind you, sealing off your exit. But you find what seems to be footfall that end just in the middle of a wall. Interesting. Walk through. It seems to be a false wall. You come across what seems to be a few people guarding a stationary room. This is way before you most likely can meet your foe. There are people here ready and willing to kill. Assassins, it looked like. They of course know you're coming, but was unaware of your meeting session. Devise strategy.
That's a 23.
You're able to guide your party in without making too much of a rattle. But of course, the doorway is open. They are quickly able to see you, but you're able to apprehend them before anything happens. Is there a confrontation? Do you weasel your way out? Or do you just straight up kill them? They are on your way after all. Yuko is a ticking time bomb. He is very stupid. He might say something that you are not aware of.
You might say something about himself that you totally agree with.
You can use
Hutz
that.
is getting furious at this point.
Probably get them to have a confrontation themselves.
Arguing amongst themselves, turn each other on each other.
Seems like a decent strategy to me.
Interesting. They slowly start whittling away at their numbers where they finally realize that you guys have just been sitting there staring at them.
Well, and while they're fighting, we make our way through.
You just pass on through like nothing happened.
We're looking for the contract, not a battle.
Okay. So, let's say for instance, there's a small scuffle. Things are being thrown. Whether they're crossbows or daggers. Everyone's attacking each other. You guys are in the middle of a battlefield now. Devise a stratagem.
I'm gonna use that hero point. I can manage with that. 18.
You're able to assist your friends with working around the area, maneuvering, dodging whatever comes in your way to get to the next room. This is where I'll leave you though. Just a little teaser of what could be. I'm not 100% sure if it looks like this, but knowing Putz, this is most likely what he has set up for you.
Okay.
I will leave you for now.
Thank you for
Seem
your
to
help.
have done okay.
Thank you, man.
I will say your odds of survival have increased from 45 to maybe around a rough 80.
Sounds like a plan. Appreciate it, madam. I'll use this immediately when I wake up.
Meanwhile, the normal thing that happens, I wake up. What was my dream again?
As soon as I wake up, I just start writing all that down. Because that was just literally the layout of everything I need to know. Besides the last part, which I'm sure is just... I'm not going to know.
Make a
no matter
boss
what.
fight.
30, 20, and 19 and 18. Were there 2 dirty 20s?
There was 121.
There was
What was
a
it?
there was a 23, a 20, a 19, and an 18.
Okay.
And I had to use a hero point because one of those would not have been a good roll.
Understood. Okay. So, the day is yours. You guys all start waking up.
I crack my back.
Beating
It's
right ball.
It's 8:40.
I wish
Yuko! Why you? No. 20 minutes till breakfast. Don't
Where's
wait
this
before
pre-breakfast?
Whatever. Yeah, wait for
Remember
everyone
there
to
was
get
some
here.
short talk who always talked about first and second breakfast, and then 11sies, and then lunch, luncheon, afternoon tea, supper, dinner,
We have it.
Dessert.
dessert. I don't remember all of them. Days was talking about a lot of fucking meals. So many fucking meals.
She doesn't stop eating. I don't know what's going on with that one. She's crazy. Either way,
I never stopped smoking.
either way, we're gonna make sure that they have a nice balanced breakfast. Cause I have.
Oatmeal. Better be fucking oatmeal. You just said out.
We have oatmeal ready for everyone, bro. We have, just like you have a pack of cigarettes, the pack of oatmeal somewhere. Little packets.
Goddamn fucking instant oatmeal over there.
Instant oatmeal for sure.
I mean, oatmeal is generically like instant. It doesn't take long.
Don't dare talk about oatmeal that way.
There's more of this.
I know.
I get up to move periodically to stay awake.
No, it's understood. You're fine.
I am eating at home.
Oh, that's depressing.
With waifu.
It was eating with his wife.
With his wife, of
Who's
course.
just
They should have known.
formless shape at this point. Do you want to describe it though, or no?
Not right now.
So as I'm eating my little rice ball, I look right over at Bucky and I'm like, Detective Chan. So I woke up last night for my midnight snack and you were mumbling to yourself. She's not aware she talks when I'm asleep, for the record. But she's like, it sounded like you were talking to someone.
I have a glorious plan.
Oh.
Something that was gifted to me in the night.
Well, I will say this, being that I nearly got you screwed over. As for today's mission, I am just gonna follow along and let you take the lead and say nothing.
If that's what you wish to do,
Because I
Yuko.
don't want you to get, choked out again.
It's all right.
I mean, I feels like he was a good
Chan.
talker. You just your choice of words is sometimes lacking.
Yeah.
Your direction.
Was it
I
very-
think if you had better direction. Oh, let me get the door.
I'm sorry, I acted like a bride.
They will knock on
Yuko, don't you ever call yourself that. Your friend, my friend here does. No, do not do that. That's rude to yourself. No, just because we make mistakes doesn't mean we can't learn from them. And you know what? We're all gonna make mistakes no matter what. If you're gonna hop on yourself for every mistake you make, you're going. I'd have a list on this guy.
It's a long fucking list.
Yeah, I got
I
my
have a
own
list
list
on this fucking guy.
Exactly.
He's fucked me over sometimes too.
Yeah, we all fuck each other over. Not on
This man
purpose.
is so obsessed with fucking saving dames.
Now that we sorted that out,
It has
I do
gotten
have-
into some
I do
sticky
have
situations.
one concern. What if Mina-chan betrays us?
Oh, Mitsu?
Or Mitsu-chan, that's what she said. Mitsu-chan.
Yeah, it's fine.
What if Mitsu-chan betrays us
Oh, we killed
and
Well, that's something we're expecting. I think, unless someone has different opinions, I'm expecting a betrayal. So.
I do have a backup plan for that, but you know, the big plan that I do have requires. I believe she's gonna have a cooperation. Hey Lee, how you doing?
Doing good.
Here's your oatmeal.
I'm full.
How's your wife?
She's not in town.
Oh, it's depressed. So you ate alone?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, my friend. You can eat with us, you know.
Yeah.
We've got oatmeal.
I try
It's
some of
like
this.
God's fucking
I look at
nectar.
this. I look at this glob. I'm actually gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for this. Anything above a 10, I love it. Anything below a 10, I fucking hate it.
Okay, go for it.
Very for flavor.
I take a bite.
Yeah, we flavor it up.
But then I'm like, eat a bowl. Seconds?
Oh my!
You gotta run us out of fucking oatmeal.
We have to
I'll
make
buy
sure-
more.
We have to make sure we have enough oatmeal for the other two.
Oh, you're right. Sharing is caring, and,
Yeah.
and we might get to
And
see
then
those.
after your bowl, after
Nobody's fucking listening. I don't know what to tell
after
you.
they
Come
each
on,
have a
come
bowl.
in, come in.
Oh yeah.
come on in. We got food ready for
Oh,
everyone.
already ate.
Wait.
I don't believe you.
I already ate too.
What the fuck?
No, actually,
Yeah,
We were trying to go around you.
The schedule.
Oh, so it's a 9.
we told you to accommodate for your friends.
I didn't get a chance to explain this, but I eat once per day, and it's really late at night.
Oh man, I too have.
Why?
That's how I heard. That's how I heard Detective Tar talking to himself.
Very strict food schedule.
Yeah. But I eat in the morning though, so
I don't know. He
So what do
just-
you eat?
We gotta have breakfast at 9. Come on.
We can't have night breakfast.
Ghost Chine, I have a question.
That's impossible.
Ask away.
Is it like a religious thing that you can't take your helmet off?
No, you see, I just don't like to show my face around people.
So you're really ugly. Don't worry, I'll accept you.
That's so fucked up.
It feels like a Yuko thing.
Yeah, it does.
She said it like the most kind way. She's like, you're just so hideously ugly, man. But I'll accept you. I'm
No,
not scared.
I prefer the mask.
Okay. No,
So what time? So what time of night do you eat?
Maybe he just has
Listen,
It's
listen,
not
this is
2 hour
too much, alright? We gotta.
How it's called a diet?
I'm sorry. I guess that, crippling anxiety.
I specifically
What happened?
mentioned the
No,
2 hour
they went to
period that
yesterday
everybody
at 8
has to
o'clock.
be asleep, otherwise they're fatigued.
Okay.
I specifically mentioned that 2 hour period.
Okay, so 8 o'clock we're gonna have dinner together then.
No, we gotta go to the ding.
Okay, can we come with you?
We gotta do the thing.
What about strict diet?
The big thing that we gotta do.
What's the thing?
What?
Oh, he's talking about the thing we got to do today.
I know, I understand that.
Don't like
I'm
that
talking
either.
about when he's ready to eat, let's us all eat together like friends
But
do.
y'all gotta be asleep by then, otherwise you're tired in the morning.
Oh,
8 o'clock!
Yeah, but I don't eat around that time.
What?
Yeah, listen, guys. I don't know why I'm.
I didn't realize this was such a stressful thing for you guys. Jeez,
I don't
it's
know why y'all
food.
making such a big deal
It's
out
just,
of it.
I don't understand why y'all making such a big deal of it, because it's
I hated your
food.
bowl of oatmeal, by the
Here's
way.
some oatmeal.
Look, if you want to stay in shape, now you gotta shit.
Yeah,
You gotta
I
try
think
out
it's
this
like
oatmeal stuff, Ghost Chine. It's so good.
I have a very strict food schedule.
I understand.
I eat at a specific
We need to respect
time
Ghost Chan's
each
food schedule.
day.
Yeah, please respect.
I understand what you're saying, Ghost Chan, but I don't know about the diet thing.
You know what? If it's gonna be this big of a fucking deal, I say we just let it go.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna let it go, but I won't forget.
That makes it easier, honestly, for all of us.
Like, I think we should be eating together.
For you.
As it's,
For all of us.
it's camaraderie, but, to each his fucking own.
I guess so.
But
but-
we were still in the Crimson Blaze. We all ate in our own separate rooms because we would get jealous of the other person's plate.
What?
That's fucking depressing.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
But aren't you-
I wasn't
yeah,
in Crimson
he makes a
Blaze
point.
that too often, so I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
he just ate alone in general. So that was
I
just
guess
it.
I could sum it up to just Ghost Chan has crippling anxiety.
They-
It's about
Whatever
food.
floats your
It's all bullshit.
boat.
Whatever excuse you want to come up
There
with
we
and
go.
use,
Yeah,
feel free to. I know
Yeah.
you're not being entirely truthful with
It's
me,
just
but
obvious.
No!
I'm
Well,
gonna be
let it
honest
go.
with you. You said you're not gonna be honest with us. It's obvious that there's something weird going on, but we're not gonna fish for it anymore.
Okay, I'll tell you.
I throw out a card. Go fish.
He is clearly a were-tiger.
Go fish.
What the hell is a were-tiger?
I don't know. I really
All
don't
right.
know, but he clearly is.
My friend, you are the worst at fucking lying I think I've ever fucking met. And I think you should
What?
just stop trying.
Oh my god.
We've accepted
That's
that you
so
don't
silly.
like.
A were-tiger? I mean, what if he was like an undead or something?
Right, like what if
That's just stupid. She goes back to eat your
I can't. That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
Yeah, what
Ooh, that's funny.
You know, I was
That's
doing
so
some
funny.
research on Hinoeuma law, and there is a thing with like rituals and spirits that the undead could be a very possible thing that we could run into in here.
Oh, yeah,
we
there's
have
a-
to make
there's
sure
a-
to know our enemies.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton on the old battlefield.
I'm not picking on you, Yoshi. God damn it.
The thing was shaking around. His bag was shaking around.
You'll find them wandering the old battlefields a lot.
Yeah, we gotta be careful though. That's the thing to be aware that could be a possibility. Okay, so Yuko, you have as much of the oatmeal as you want. No one else wants any.
She finishes like 3 to 4 plates of this. Bowls of this.
She's gonna do it anyway. She likes it.
Do y'all need to stock up on food? Because
So like, she's gonna stop buying her own fucking food at this fucking point. I don't
she
think we
spends a
need.
lot
Yeah, we're gonna have a
of her
Yuko.
own
We're
money
gonna have a Yuko.
on food.
We're gonna have a Yuko fund
Budget.
budget. There you go. That's what it is.
Okay, I have my own budget.
Okay, well then we got.
Besides, I usually play.
Right. So it's gonna be a bring your own breakfast kind of situation.
Yeah,
Say
yeah,
for
let's-
a lot of my performances, I don't always play for money. I just play for food.
Well, that's fair. You know what? We're gonna have a potluck one day. We're all gonna bring our own food.
oh, that's
Alright.
great.
I mean, I said I eat once per day, so.
Yeah, you can show us what you eat.
That
That'd be
sounds
awesome.
horrible. How do you live like that?
Listen, I
Look,
think
it's a
we're
very
kind
big
of
meal.
focusing too much on
I
food.
can't
go
when
without,
we're
like,
about
6
to
meals
go
a day.
into a life-threatening situation.
Well, Detective Chan has a plan. He mumbled it in his sleep and he says he's ready to go.
All right. It was a dream, and it was not only the dream. The succubus helped me.
Oh,
Mitsu. I'm sorry if you're in my
I
head.
am losing faith in this plan already.
But it wasn't actually. The thing is, she spawned the thoughts, or at least she was trying to communicate with me and speed doubt in my head. What I did was I used the power of the fact that I was awake and spawned what was going to happen via her words. And I basically came up with my own plan. She just helped me stay awake during the process. So, I go over the entire plan. I don't feel like, doing all that brain work right at the second.
Holy crap, Mitsu can talk into your brain? I hope she can't talk into my brain.
Well, she kissed me. And I'm assuming that's why.
Oh, so you really are into that.
I didn't mean for it to happen, but here we are.
Well, if the plan works, so you should try. It sounds
We know what's ahead of us. The only thing to figure out altogether is how we're going to use Yucky to further an argument between Yucky and Butts.
Well, that'll be fucking easy.
I know.
We just unmasked Butts for what he really is.
Alright.
Well, he's a fucking rat, but
In a metaphorical sense, too.
I think Yucky will be more on our side because he seems like a good fellow, just caught in a bad situation. So if we shed light on the situation, I think it'll work itself out in that regard.
We're not trying to make ourselves obvious, though. We're looking for the thing that's going to stop us. So the thing is, we're just going to have to figure out. Maybe we like have throw a Kassan at them or something. I don't know. Something that would piss him off in the moment. I don't know. Yeah, you guys got a croissant?
Maybe like a stick figure trolling?
Wait, are we trying to picture? Oh, I know how to piss Yucky-chan off. I called him ugly.
Look, that gets him pissed off at us, not at
Why are we
fucking...
pissing
I
off
have
Yoko?
no clue.
We get
Yoko.
Putz to call
I
him.
thought he was
Oh, we can
Yeah,
show Putz one of
I
our
thought he's
stick
like
figures.
allies right now.
Okay, so
Wait,
here's...
hold up, guys.
Yeah.
What is the
Yeah,
plan
what?
with pissing off?
We're trying to start an instigation, apparently, between Yoko and Putz.
It's going to increase the odds.
So we've got to make sure that we start a conversation or imply a conversation that will get them going heads to head.
Ooh.
I thought the female
I
said
could
she would
talk.
take care of Yoko as far as that goes.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
His plan involves something about them getting into the same room and having an argument and some
She
shit.
gave him that
Okay,
plan with her brain.
Could she do that then? I'm gonna do it in my brain.
Unless there was a misunderstanding.
Let me say it in my brain. Do you plan on instigating or do you need us to do it?
And I said I was going to get him inside the tunnels.
I have
We did this whole thing and then you let me believe. That's fine.
Oh, she's talking to him
I
right
don't
now.
know why you must have crossed hairs with the situation.
No. It's just the one thing that we need to get to the room where your contract is. You know, never mind.
Okay.
All right.
So
well,
who's the argument supposed to be between?
okay, no argument. She's gonna handle it.
Okay.
Apparently, I got
I
confused.
mean,
at one
my
point.
plan was to say that the one offered me a deal, and like I went to talk to Yucky, and be like, "Yeah, he offered me a much better deal, and he called you an ugly bastard."
Why are we
and you weren't
pissing him
pretty."
off? We don't need to do shit.
Okay.
So like
You already broke his fucking knees. What more do we need to do?
I don't plan on hurting him anymore. It's
we're
just-
not
it was
gonna
part
do
of the
nothing
plan.
wrong to fucking Yoko
We've already
or
done
Yucky, whatever. We don't need to do nothing.
You've already done enough.
We've already done enough.
I know.
Then we'll let
We just gotta get Butts focused on something other than us, so we can get the contracts. That's the situation.
Yep, that's the reason why they're gonna have an argument, but it's not gonna be something that we're causing.
No, I don't want it to be us.
If we have to cause it, we simply have to.
No. He's just going in there to talk to him. He's just gonna be a distraction. That's the point.
We're gonna sneak around.
Yeah.
If we somehow get caught, we get caught, and we have to defend ourselves. But you know, the likeliness of that happening is now not gonna happen.
Don't worry. I put on my fucking brass knuckles. I'll be ready for it.
Me looking at his fucking frame. Oh jeez.
We flashback to. One hit KO.
Wow,
Again.
we're gonna die.
by a half-legged maze. I'm just like,
Yeah. You don't really have much muscle on me either.
that's what I'm saying. Not the strongest person in the room, just done.
That's awesome.
You got the softest draw in the ways.
I know it was a total waste of money, but I'm so glad I bought them.
I know it's great. It's great.
I will literally never use them.
But it's the
I mean, you can
aesthetics.
throw it
It's
at
the
someone.
aesthetics. I will literally never use
You can
Well,
throw it at someone.
telekinetic projectile.
I think it's a good idea at the moment to, you know, I mean, we have the plan taken care of. We have the food. We've eaten it. We got our brain juices going. Right now, all there is if you guys need to grab something, you need supplies or you need extra things or any sort of protection. You buy that, take care of that, and then we meet up again.
At the cave.
We're gonna meet at the cave as we all group up and leave together. We ain't doing it separately.
I'm good.
I don't need anything.
So,
Oh, you got locked up yesterday?
Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah. You
Yeah.
guys locked up?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe you. You guys ready?
Yeah.
As I'll ever be.
All
I
right.
was gonna buy some oil of Von Life. I forgot about that.
No. We already talked about this. There's no point.
But what's the harm in it?
I don't think there's no harm.
There's no point to
There ain't
it.
no harm. There ain't no harm.
The harm
Hey, no harm.
He wants to buy.
If he wants to buy it, let the man buy it. Let the man purchase his
Look,
purchase.
you still seems to be really on board with it, so maybe one of you can buy it.
Yeah.
And then
No,
I
no.
don't. The burden doesn't go on me.
I'm
No,
just
no,
trying
yeah.
to take your set, man.
Exactly.
Like,
Look, we're on your side. That's it.
Look, I'm gonna craft you guys as much elixirs of life as I can.
yeah, that
Thank
that
goodness.
works perfectly fine for me.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Wow.
I think it's just time for us to head to the cave.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yep.
Okay. So, after wasting away most of the day,
It's already 4.
oh no! You guys eventually start making your way towards the meeting.
Avoid black cats.
If I see black cats, I'll try to pet them.
I avoid them.
Or
They
buck
seem
cats.
to have a negative influence on situations.
Have a ooh kitty thing.
In this particular town, which is ironic
Neko.
because this is close to Japanese culture, and which black cats are actually lucky.
Yep.
There's
Weirdly
a lot
enough.
of cats
Well,
around.
unfortunately,
That one is not.
it was the succubus's left.
Not an actual black cat.
Always threw me off when I started understanding the nature of this town. Why did I feel so unlucky right after that moment?
So, you guys head towards the meeting spot. Does anyone feel like checking the blind spots, or do you guys think you're safe?
I am always
course.
I am AME.
course.
Bodyguard. It is my
I don't
job.
trust this fucking succubus.
18.
18?
17.
17?
24.
24. You guys all notice as you kind of, you don't exactly look, of course, towards the directions where they would normally be posted, but you guys do not see the men amongst foliage this time.
We need to be extra cautious when we go in. That
I
might be.
cleared them out. Calm down. We can relax.
Is she there, or is that in his
In
head?
head.
Okay.
Okay. She's cleared them out.
I still don't trust the broad entirely. So when we get
Oh,
in
he
there,
could read our thoughts.
No, I think she's just connected to me.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
And I'm just like, how do I get this thing to work?
She does give you the access information, Bucky. So you get it.
Okay.
Download.
Four,
Go
no.
ahead and put this code in.
3,
We
4, 5. Nope.
1,
2,
1, 1, 1.
Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Knew it.
Eventually,
One,
the
5.
door, or the makeshift door here seems to slide, averting away from you guys, allowing entrance. At the far back, you guys see a low lit torches, a series of low lit torches that guide your path. The door does start to slowly close as you.
I will
pass
place something in the
stage.
door, as I planned to do so earlier.
One more time for me, sorry.
I'll place something in the door.
Okay. Like what?
It will be a.
Lego Buster.
It will be a smith's hammer,
Oh, one more time.
a smithing hammer.
In
So-
between, so that it doesn't close fully.
So it doesn't close fully. It'll be like a small sledge essentially, solid piece of metal.
Also, okay. With that 24, though, you do see what seems to be a mysterious young man draped in purple garments.
Ugh.
Oh, dude, that's my homie.
He seems right now to be digging through a can.
That's my homie right there, digging through trash.
Just,
Alright.
but it seems weird. He was being extraordinarily avoidant while openly digging through trash at the same exact time.
To me, my character, I just happen to notice it. I don't notice that he's not trying not to be noticed. I'm like, I don't notice that other people don't notice it.
Uh,
Uh,
As I will,
he
proceed
do
to
what he do.
stealth.
Okay. So,
I will be my action will be detect magic.
I won't be on camera, but I gotta stand for a bit.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
What's
No, you're
So-
fine.
Bucky, would you like to use one of those rolls from earlier
Yes,
for this entrance scenario?
correct.
Which one would you like to use? You have a 20, a 23, a 19, and 18.
I'll take the 18.
18 on this one. Okay. You guys start to make your way through the corridor.
I'll be concentrating on detect magic the entire time
Okay.
during this exploration.
And you guys are using this all on stealth.
I will not be a stealthing
Sorry, you're not stealth.
I will not be stealthy.
because
not
unfortunately I have to use it is my
Yes.
exploration action is
Exactly.
to detect magic.
I will be, what is it, searching? I guess.
Searching.
Whatever that term is. Yeah, the whole perception thing.
Is it
Scouting.
for traps type thing?
Search. It would be
We
search.
can use cantrips as well, right?
Scout is
Yes.
You can do continuous spells.
Well, within a 30-foot range, I could try to cast detect magic.
That's actually what I'm doing.
Yeah, detect magic is already going.
Yes. So I actually have detect magic already going. And it's being sustained the entire time.
Oh yeah. It would be search or the seek action over and over again technically.
Hmm.
So it's a secret roll for perception for undetected or hidden creatures in the area, or hazards, other hazards.
So, you are
Stealth.
Okay, what was your roll?
27.
27. And your roll.
26
26. Okay.
for seeking.
With that, you start to notice that there are a series of pressure plates here. Because you can notice that the ground is slightly risen up in comparison to the leveled floor that you guys are on. With the low light that is inside of here, you do notice that there are footsteps that have been dug and grooved into continuously, most likely indicating that these are the foot patterns that they would normally be using.
Alright, you watch out. There's seems to be a trap ahead, but
What?
Is it possible,
Mhm.
given the fact that I've crafted and understood the scenario at this point, is that when I use my rolls, I can put performance to it, as in like I'm performing what it's come through my mind, or is that not possible?
No, that was with modifiers already.
Yeah.
Correct? Your
Exactly.
stratagem is with modifiers already?
Exactly.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. So I would have them, those are just flat rolls.
So these are just for based off of what I did earlier.
Exactly.
Okay, just making sure.
but there seems to be a safe path. You just follow my steps.
And so you're using that 18?
Yes.
Perfect.
I just wanted to make sure.
I just follow. Okay.
Koga's got the point. I'm not gonna try to make him feel stupid.
I'll show you. You don't know what you're talking about.
Right? Like, I'll just activate a trap being a smartass.
Activated landmine, what?
Not calculated.
So, as you guys are making your way through, luckily with the guidance of both Koga as well as Bucky, you guys are easily able to guide yourselves through this path. You notice that along the walls there are a series of holes, but there's a strong scent coming from this area as well. Most likely denoting that it's some type of toxin of some sort that you guys will be breathing in.
Oh, it smells funny here.
I would say so. So, I look back into it and remember exactly what I need to do. As I mentioned out which positions and where the toxins are coming from and what we have to do to avoid them.
After you guys make it through this small corridor, eventually stepping over the stones that you need to, walking in pattern with the steps that have been continuously placed by other members that have been here. Doing the cha-cha slide and all the above.
And slide to the left. And slide to the right.
That
We haven't gone
door
anywhere.
And don't step forward.
starts
We haven't
to
gone
close
anywhere.
behind you.
Great
Dead,
cross.
dead.
You guys hear the grinding of mechanical gears behind the walls.
Oh,
As you
now the
guys
walls
start
are
to
making
make
funny noises.
Eventually, behind you, the pathway is closed off.
Hold up. I look back and I remember where exactly this is. If we keep going forward, it won't stop. But if we go, takes a few steps.
Okay. Would you like to use one of the rolls from earlier?
Correct.
Okay, so you have left a 19, 23, and a 20.
19.
19. Okay. Along the walls, you guys see a series of handprints that have just kind of, they use their hands most likely to guide themselves along the way. Most likely the people that come in here are usually humans. So they're consistently having to reach and use the walls as a guideway. As you can see, past here, there are no more torches. So it's a little bit harder to see, but luckily, using the knowledge that you have gained, you start to go along the right side of the wall, and eventually you come across that false wall. It feels, as you're kind of touching it, like a blanket that has just been placed along the wall.
Interesting. I cannot reach it for, the person who is supposed to do that is rather tall. But if you don't mind pressing that little thing in, Lee, that'd be very nice.
I'll just mage hand it.
Oh, never mind.
As you kind of like open this thing, it's almost like a doggy door. You do hear from the other side perception checks. You do hear perception checks. To see how much you hear.
Yeah.
24.
24.
19.
Bueno. Ooh, I got a natural one.
I got an extra 20.
Oh, nice.
Incredible.
I got 19.
Okay.
You got a rock.
I got a rock. You, of course, pick up everything as you quickly
Dumbo.
succeed. You hear, I can't believe that fucking Yuko coming out of nowhere, quite literally. Ain't a stupid meeting. Gotta protect this joint, I guess. Make sure no bitches is following him. That shit. Yo, go patrol the hallway right quick, bro.
If that would happen, let's hide everyone.
With that, you guys can get a +2 circumstance bonus to this stealth check that you guys can use. Would you like to use one of the ones that you guys have, or would you like to hold on to that 23?
Can I hold on
I
to
have-
that?
I have-
23 and a 20.
This wouldn't be related to this scenario.
No, this is a different scenario that she did not face you for. So.
Okay. I will roll for myself.
Can I essentially use the other stealth roll that I just had?
Yes, it was, sorry.
It was 27 base and then 29 because of circumstance.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and roll point dodge.
Oh wow, I rolled a 26 and stuff.
17.
17.
27.
I got 8.
I got a natural 1.
You could use follow the expert if you'd like.
Even with the hero point?
That was because of the hero point.
Is any? Oh, right.
Is anyone
Fuck.
an expert?
No.
Yeah, I don't think
It's not.
it was-
The hero point doesn't
not
give you
now.
advantage.
Not
You
yet,
have
no.
to take
Actually,
the roll.
do you have Follow the Expert?
I don't have an. I'm
Do
not
we
an
have?
expert.
Does anybody have
Oh,
expert?
I
You
am
have
an
to have
expert, but I don't have that feat.
No,
Oh,
it-
that's
Follow
the
the
thing.
expert is.
he's an ex. You're an expert
and follow
himself.
the expert is for
If I'm
repeated
not mistaken, I'll look
actions.
at it again.
If
just
he's
to
an
make
expert
sure I'm
himself,
not
he can
bullshitting
help
it.
them.
No, it's thievery that I'm an expert in.
Okay.
And follow the expert is for exploration stuff.
Oh, this was totally
This is technically would be considered exploration.
Exploration.
But since he is not an expert at it,
It don't matter.
It wouldn't
It's a
matter.
moot
Yeah.
point.
It's
Okay,
unfortunate.
it's okay. If anyone needs to do some crafting with me, you can follow the expert when we do that.
If anyone's trying to fucking use thievery tools, take from people.
But overall, luckily, as a group check, mostly everyone was about 15. So for the scenario, guys are okay.
Okay.
You do see what seems to be, or do you guys have torches on? Yes.
No.
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 Yes. Alright, so
I have dark vision as an
Dark
action.
vision? Okay.
We've been
I
guided.
have full on dark vision. not just dim light. I got dark vision.
Okay.
Not bad.
I got to do it. It's part of the meme.
I have dark.
You guys start to back yourselves up, most likely away from the door that has closed behind you. You do see what seems to be you, in particular, Kobold.
He also has dark vision.
I have low light vision.
Oh, you have low light. Never mind. I thought you would tell me. I'm kidding.
They make the undead PCs.
I also
really
have
good.
low light vision. Yeah.
Most of us should have at least low
Yeah,
light.
you guys start to
except
see
for the
this
human.
rat folk-like creature kind of heading most likely towards entrance versus the other way around. It starts to head towards there. And the first thing, of course, it notices is that the door has been closed, which indicates to them something's here.
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on him
As he sees the door, basically.
as he sees the door.
Okay.
He needs to make a will saving throw for me.
Okay. Alright, I have a
Uh-oh.
This is me expending a very powerful spell.
Yes.
Also, if he is, how does this work? Because this is a incapacitation association with it. If he is, is it my spell? Okay, I need to look into this.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I forgot to double check this.
You're fine, buddy.
Okay, any creature that's more than twice the spell's level treats the result as okay. So if he's level 4 or above, he treats this as one level of success higher.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I gotta put
Yeah.
those out there because that's
Exactly.
gonna be a new rule we're getting used to. I gotta make
Exactly.
sure we're aware that these things can be a case.
Yeah, but no, that's not the case in this scenario at all. Yeah. So, it's a 14.
That fails.
Okay. So, what happens
So any emotional effect, any emotional effects that a creature. The creature just doesn't get emotional and
Okay.
can't use hostile actions, and if the target is subject to hostility by any other creature, this effect ceases to happen on him.
Okay. So if anyone takes aggression, he will get aggressive. This is right now just neutral. He's a neutral
much.
thing right now.
Yeah.
He just goes, oh, shucks.
After this,
shucks.
after
Did I
I've
close
activated
the
this on him, I'm gonna walk up to him because he's calm at this point. He's gonna stay calm,
Oh, hey, bud.
and I'm
what
gonna
you doing here?
and in his native language, just to be extra. Especially the Yosoki language. I'm gonna say, my friend. There's a problem that way. You might want to deal with.
Oh, no. Seriously?
Yeah.
Do I need backup?
No, you got this. I've seen your work. You do good work.
You know me?
Of course I do. We's rats.
Wow.
A very scaly rat.
And I go, that way, my friend. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, honestly, I've been asking for a promotion recently, and
No, keep going.
I'll put in a good word with Putz, just for you.
oh my
He's
goodness,
squeaking, though.
sir, this is quite authentic. I haven't had this experience in quite some time. I'll make sure whatever's over there is duly taken care of. Thank you for warning me, sir.
Anytime. And I just let him pass me and just stand there.
Yeah. He starts walking past everyone. Hi, hello. Hi, hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
After a minute passes, this will no longer be sustained.
Okay.
But it's enough time to him to get,
To get him off as we
exactly.
move
A
forward.
minute's
Yes.
a good amount of time.
And I figure, even when his emotions kind of come back, he'll still be in like that.
He'll be in that area and just be like,
Maybe I should keep going. Like, because
Exactly.
his emotions were calm that entire
Yeah.
time, it might not feel suspicious.
Exactly.
Makes sense enough.
Just
Okay.
hoping for that.
We shall move forward.
Okay.
It's my fingers crossed moment.
Hey, I mean, you've earned a valuable commodity on it. He's gone right now.
You've earned yourself a fabulous one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be so useful right
After
now.
that, speaking of that, though, I will give you a haircut.
Thank you.
Well deserved.
It is.
Yeah.
It was good, I think.
All right.
Promoted for that.
Is the door he came out of still open?
Yeah, it's just simply like I said, like a doggy door almost. There is a small like hop ledge that you guys are gonna have to go up on.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hop the ledge.
That's
Yeah,
depressing.
easy enough. You just kind of like scoop yourself up and kind of like barrel inside.
is racist.
How is Yoko supposed to get in there?
You hop the ledge.
They must have a special door for him. I'm gonna look for a special door intended for
Yeah, he
Yoko.
can fit.
It's a Yoko door. You don't have the access to the Yoko door.
Just need some oil.
Fine. I'll also follow my friend here up the ledge.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone starts to fall in. Like,
Small enough for the doggy door.
As I
Well,
remember to
you had to go up the ledge
that
to
we
get
got
in the door.
that we have to wait till they
Today.
start arguing. Before
No, I'm
and
just.
she says she's gonna handle it. I trust her.
It's an inconvenience to you. It's an inconvenience to me.
She's gonna handle it. She's gonna handle it.
alrighty. You guys do enter the area, essentially speaking. What you guys see is a small corridor that kind of just leads into an open room. This room is actually walled with what seems to be stone, sandstone. Inside are small tables. Each table has what seems to be a set of daggers kind of placed inside of them. You see most of the rat folk stabbing in between their fingers
Oh.
with their blindfold on.
Yeah, rats.
Would you guys like to roll for stealth while entering? Or just kind of...
Part of me really wants to mage hand and just slightly adjust.
Look like
Cause commotion.
It's gonna cause everything.
I want to so
it's
bad,
hilarious, but
but I won't.
I'm gonna roll like everyone else.
Gabaggio. I just keep rolling like
Do
crap.
I keep because I'm still in stealth?
Not 1 to nat
No,
20.
the new rolls for this.
I
It's
got,
because of the new scenario, technically.
I got a nat 20.
Woo!
Look at that.
Okay. Natural 20. We got a... Are you using one of the earlier ones?
No, I'm just gonna take the 16 and be
17.
done.
16.
24.
24.
24.
24. Oh!
This is a
I am the only one
Hell's
that's
fucking yeah.
7 here. I am just rolling like crap.
I mean,
Damn.
we're not designed to be stealthy.
No, I have a negative 1. Damn.
Damn.
I trip.
You have a -1 to stealth? You dumped to dex?
No, my armor.
Yes.
Yep.
You not what?
Yep.
Oh,
I
do you
wanna
have like- do you have
I
like
wanna
a
have a 22 AC at all times. So.
That's what happens. Okay.
Right. You guys silently glide yourselves along the walls. Luckily in here, there do seem to be torchlit walls. Unlike before. You guys see the rat folk talking amongst themselves. Hey, alright. So, we're all gonna just go on the big table. We can do the hands. Set. We're gonna pass it around, pass the knife around. Then we do the stabbing. All right. Fuck. And they each just like crawl onto this large circular table, where they all stick their hands into a middle.
I try to avert
area.
my eyes as I like sneak through the area, just not to like.
As they just, they're all
They actually have it.
blindfolded, technically at this point. So, you guys just avoid them completely.
Literally. I'm not gonna fucking indulge this.
I don't even want to watch
insane
what they're
scenario.
doing.
They're
I
gambling.
really want to influence it.
That is
Like,
hilarious.
this is so tempting. I want you to know. Just one little tiny
I'm
push
going.
of the finger.
I'm going.
Kobold itch is there. The kobold itch is
I'm
there.
going.
I make it. Once we get to the door, we're about to make it through, and everyone's almost through. I'm just gonna look back and then just ever so slightly nudge the knife to the left.
What is it for it? Does it have a thing associated with it?
I mean, I guess I could make a spell attack,
Okay, yeah.
quote
I like that
unquote.
one.
He likes that one. Hopefully you get it.
That is a 13.
13. Let's see. Okay. As you guys start to just kind of trace your hands along the wall, keep your body pressed against it. Looking at the ground, also noticing if there's any various objects. There are a few. A few
This will be after we make it out, as we're making it
As
out.
I accidentally like look at the.
I want to make sure.
You guys see just like a couple of garments that have been thrown aside. What seems to be a few crossbows as well that have been laid down. They do still have things on them, of course. Just in
I will-
case.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say I want to disarm the crossbows as like, or take any bolts or anything,
I'll use that stealth check one later to do that.
or just cut the strings on them.
Okay, nice. I'll say quickly and easily, as though you're just kind of like going along.
I'll just be using my repair kit as the means of cutting those.
Oh yeah.
Can I actually intervene on something?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I'm going to, can I try to lay a trap? If they pull one of the crossbows out, I wanted to cause an explosion. I'm going to try and leave gunpowder behind and kind of try to create a trap for them.
Okay, how exactly would you do that part? Like, just as a curiosity.
It's very similar to how like you would like lay out TNT.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
So, but like the mechanism would literally by then pulling the crossbow and that would
So like pulling it up would cause a spark? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have crafting?
I do not. But could I?
You could
enlist
follow the
my
expert.
friend? Yeah, I could enlist my friend. Can I enlist my friend to help me?
I'll say the DC would be rather high because it's a scenario that is kind of like you guys have to do this real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll use, I guess, if aid on you and you can use follow the expert, I guess. Well, I don't know how that could work.
As follow the expert, I believe you just make a roll.
Yeah.
And they aid you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Critical success.
Okay.
That's a natural 20. I don't know what to tell you.
That's how high as you get.
And that totals at a 31.
For this scenario, I'll say that you guys do it just because I'm being generous.
Okay, thank you.
The 31 is nothing.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that just because I rolled a natural 20, it could have still been a
The
failure.
DC was actually a 52, but you guys particularly succeeded, so it isn't even
If it was me, I would have made the best trap.
I just picture, I will say this, and you could take this if you want to. I pictured his character being so badass in that like moment where you're like, hold on, he's like doing the mage hand thing, but he's like, he also like, the guy's he's like setting up everything like so intricate. He's like, hold on, I got you. He sees, he like looks over one for a second and he sees the Kobold. He's like, you can use that if you want. I don't know if you want to picture that, but that's how I pictured that moment.
Alright, so after that, you just fucking lost, you bitch! You owe me fucking 50 gold! No, there's no way I didn't.
No, he was. They called him 4 fingers. Now he is.
Oh, God. Quit your whining. Just suck on it. What do you mean? It's head dangling! Okay?
I'd flick you off.
Suck on it, whatever. Bacteria will take care of it.
You couldn't resist, could you?
Nope.
Damn it, Jerry.
He did it in an epic fashion. Did you see how I pictured
Yeah.
him? I don't think it's
Over here seems to be armory, where they just keep most of their utility if needed to stop people like you, essentially speaking. If some probably would brush back here as everyone else is creating diversion and stock up whether they need to. But yeah, that is what's here. You guys, you see a small chest off to the side as well.
I go with small chest.
Okay.
Could have the contracts.
Untrapped if you want to, or maybe not. You can go with check or just.
I'm going to check.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
See, I'm trapped.
Lee's doing a good job.
Yeah, go ahead and.
Kills, I have a question.
No, you can go. You can go.
Is there a way that I can give you my character?
You don't have crafting, so.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
I don't know if it's possible to
100%.
zap though. That's the only
Or
problem.
thievery.
No, no, but it's okay, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
I understand.
so
My
that's
head
gonna
is
be,
telling me
17.
right now.
17.
It's
okay.
alright. That's totally
Alright, as
fine.
you're kind of like looking at, it seems to be like a quick access thing.
It's
They
okay.
probably don't want to trap you for that reason.
I wanted to try to get through the scenario, but
It's okay.
my brain is killing me.
You guys see.
We're gonna have to take a break soon
Alchemist
anyway, so you're good.
Pocket it.
Sorry,
Just
you
go ahead
guys.
and add Alchemist Fire to your.
I'm gonna actually head out. Fading in now.
It's understood,
Video
bro.
on that one, my friend. So
Yeah, he looks like he's.
He's
dead,
not.
so-
He's probably. Yeah, they're both not doing it. It's okay. It's understandable. It's not like we can't get through it.
So with that being said, instead of me pocketing, I'm like, hey man, here you go.
Alchemist fire.
Yeah.
So there's 2 Alchemist Fire.
Because I will also take this time to,
Yeah.
because I am.
Yeah, I can tell. You guys are good.
You're fading! You're fading!
There's nothing wrong with that. We'll be fine.
You get that flame right there.
No, you don't have to force it, guys. I appreciate you guys being willing to do it anyway. So you're fine. Continue. You're fine. I shall take the spot.
So, as you guys continue.
I assume this is a lesser alchemist fire, right?
Yes.
Is there a minor? Or is it just lesser?
I think it's just lesser.
Take it to work for the morning, so see if we get tomorrow with Tyler, but I couldn't pick you up with me. I could probably.
Make it sure.
The change is all I do.
Got it. So, you guys start to make your way to the next stretch. No, sorry, you're still in the army. Here you see what seems to be a stockade of crossbow bolts. If you guys would need any, I don't know if you guys need crossbows or not.
I think we'll be fine.
Just bolts.
Alright. There are a few short swords here as well. You guys want to take those? If you if not, you guys continue.
Let me look at how alchemist fire works in this particular.
I want to continue the scenario that's in my head.
I will be placing a string on the cork of the alchemist fire,
Ooh. What you gonna do with that, Jay?
and I will pull one of the what looks to be the more often grabbed from thing of crossbow bolts,
Okay.
and I will tie that string to one of the bolt heads and the cork, and I will place the alchemist fire at the bottom.
It works.
Yeah!
It works the same as.
That's the boy!
Yeah, let's make a crafting check.
That's a boy! That's the boy!
Just
16.
Oh, okay, 16. I'd say, yeah, you're fine. You're able to jimmy this thing, so that if anyone were to just try to get their shit after you guys literally broke their other things. Oh well, we gotta go stock up. Hey buddy, here take.
Oh my god! Not our fault.
goes to auction and it goes kaboom.
Yep.
It's
It's very simple. It's very clean.
No,
Ellen
but
falls, stupid
all the
ass.
equipment around it still will also go boom.
And them.
Stupid ass. Fool!
And it continuously burns.
Yes, and persistent.
Good job,
persistent
Jay.
Fire damage.
That's
yeah.
a really good job.
Yeah.
You did a fucking awesome
And
job
it
there.
will cling to the skin.
Yeah.
Okay, alrighty. Easy enough.
I'm ready. I don't know what's behind this fucking door, but like that was the fucking fuse that just lighted whatever the fuck's about that.
We're just like, all right, we're covering because they're gonna come in once the noise starts going. So
whatever's behind that door, after we get to this door, because we're getting to this door no matter what, we ain't causing a kerfuffle. Once we get to this door, whatever's behind this door, most likely is probably going to attack us. Because I do not think there's not anything behind that door that's protecting that contract.
Forever, babe.
All right, let's do this, boys.
Alright.
Calm down, Velmar. I mean, Koga.
So, as you guys just kind of do a sweep of the room, nothing else really of note or anything grandiose or special is kept here in addition to what you guys have already found. The door before you seems to be a steel door that locks and guards the next side of the room. But there seems to be a key handle on this one.
Damn it, our thief just left.
Is
We
it
can do
locked?
it. Easy.
Would you like to try the door?
I don't know if we should try the door.
I tried the door.
You,
With
do you-
my
do you-
mage hand.
I was about to say, can you use your mage hand on that?
Okay. Kind of
Don't touch it.
Twist it. You hear the locking mechanism on the other side turning,
Ooh.
but it does pause as it comes to a stop. Would you guys like to scan the room to see if there is something hidden?
Did I
Obviously.
remember there? This wasn't a part of my scenario,
No,
so.
she didn't expect something.
I will seek.
Seek. Go ahead, please.
I will seek as well.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
I will seek. Perception, right?
That is a wasted hero point. Oh, fuck.
It's okay, I got this.
I will actually use a hero point.
I will,
Well,
I have a 27.
27.
Instead of expending
Yes.
it, you already rolled.
You don't have to expend it.
Yeah, I expended mine already, but you didn't.
I saw that he expended his, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna put myself in this scenario
And
to
I
help.
got 13 total.
Okay. So 15 and 27.
27.
You
And,
guys do start scouting around the room, kind of just searching every nook and cranny. You do seem to see what seems to be in one of the many few coats that are hung up here. In one of the coats, there seems to have been a left behind key that is inside.
Before we do any of that, wait here in this coat. Here you go, Jay.
I use my mage hand. To insert it.
Mage hand.
Oh, look, we're being cautious. It could be there could be a kiss mark left on the lock if you accidentally grab it accidentally. So I'm using mage hand.
Straight up.
Also, I leave my cigarette butt on the container that does not have, like on the container of bolts that does not have the alchemist fire to dissuade them from using that set of bolts.
Okay.
Just the psychological
Okay.
game.
The mind fuck.
Okay, easy enough, yeah.
Works.
You do take out the key from inside of the pocket. On your mage hand seems to be a series of fleas and ticks
Ugh.
that just coat your mage hand, almost covering it entirely.
Good
As
thing.
you extract the key from this pocket.
Great.
I see the fleas on the mage hand, and I set the key down, and I move the mage hand, and I put it, like, I smear it on the door behind us. Just that way, in case they do survive, they spread that way, not this way. And then I pick the key back up with the mage hand and insert it.
It's a freak out moment.
Well, actually, I dispel it on top. Instead of smearing it, I'll dispel it so all the fleas would suddenly land on the other door.
And then,
And you're just going to scatter into the other room.
yeah.
As they're driven by the smell of fur.
I mean, that would
And
be
I
the
pick it back
case.
from mage hand, and I.
That's what they like.
These fucking rats behind us are gonna get so fucked.
If they're not.
They are getting destroyed, dude.
Right?
This is awesome.
They did nothing to us, and we're just like.
No,
fuck you
no,
guys.
they've done enough.
I know.
They've done enough to the world.
I know, but like.
They
to us,
exist.
they didn't do anything. We're just like, fuck you. You don't deserve.
You're gonna have to deal
They
with
did enough to me!
a jury-rigged fucking crossbow. You gotta be like, oh fuck. Well, at least we grabbed some new bolts.
I'm gonna take them to fucking court and win.
Hey, I mean, that's what this is all about, dude.
Just fucking over the NPCs.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys in particular are scumbags.
If they
So,
never,
no
you
one's
don't
arguing.
remember, this is not, we were playing, what is it called? Not
Pathfinder.
EXP based. So,
Yeah.
yeah, as many fights as you guys can avoid for no reason.
I'm gonna do that.
Exactly.
If all we do is have to face one fucking big fight at the end, I'm more than happy to just do that.
Exactly. And for this, we're going to take our time with this combat, and
Okay.
I would say that due to the fact that we're not 100% familiar with all the rules yet, as we don't really fight that much in this, and we're going to be, we're going to take as much time as we need
Yeah,
to
exactly.
get through.
Okay, so
If-
1 minute
if-
timers.
If
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you
if
2
we even
minutes.
if we even need to conflict.
2 minute timers.
He's just preparing our brains for
Yeah.
if it happens.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, as the key opens the steel-plated door, you guys finally hear the whispers of voices behind it. Well, all these contracts, so many to keep track of. I was just trying to look into Mitsu's. Also, I do have a new contract for you, Yuko, but she'll be a part of my sector, not yours exactly, but so. Anyways, it's just going to be a little quick peeksies.
Oh my goodness, it's so good. that
That's
she-
not what you was telling me the whole time. We was talking about a new contract. I understand. I just needed to talk to you in private. You know how many ears are always around us and they're always listening into what we have to say. So if anyone knew there'd be a new contract, everyone would be up for grabs. I want to make it a private deal between you and I. Alright, what's this new gal? It's actually a girl. I mean, sorry, boy. I'm used to saying gal, and it's actually a male. This is a new thing that I want to try out. Like a male gigolo type deal. Gigolos? I'm not too sure about that. You guys, what are you guys doing? Why is this conversation?
We're sneaking around to get to that door.
How old is it?
What you guys are in is what seems to be a decadently large cavern. It has been perfectly carved out. Along the walls, you see what seems to be arcane sigils written along them. Written in what you would most likely presume is an arcane language of some sort. Do you still have detect magic going? Because you sustained it earlier, did you continue?
I would not, but the moment I saw this, I would cast it.
Okay,
Good call.
so, as you kind of...
I will tell you what my detect magic can do,
Okay.
since you are not familiar with detect magic and this.
Yes.
At this point, because it does scale automatically,
Yes.
You receive no information other than beyond the presence or absence of magic. Yeah, you literally just know if there's
So you
actually.
just know if there's magic.
Yes. There's other spells that can help me learn more, but unfortunately, detect
Right now,
magic.
Yeah.
And
it's
eventually, I
Yes.
learned the School of Magic
just- Okay.
at
6th level.
5th level.
Isn't it half your level?
Half your level rounded up.
Rounded up. Interesting.
Yes, for spell levels.
Jesus.
Okay.
It's,
So-
so at level 5, I'll gain access to 3rd level spells, much like D&D.
So as you do cast your detect magic, you do feel a presence of magic lingering around this spot, lingering within the area control.
Can I roll an arcane check to understand what kind of magic it could be based on these symbols?
Yes.
It would be.
Yeah, this is.
identify magic.
I'm gonna really need you on this one because I only came up with the.
That is a 22.
22.
Get a sense of what it does and learn any for success and what it does and learn any means of activating it. For an ongoing effect, you learn the effect's name and what it does.
This seems to be a binding spell of some sort. So whatever is permeating throughout here with the 22, you'd probably presume that this helps keep the contracts solidified.
So this sustains the contracts, this
Yes.
magic. So that means that the contracts are likely in this room.
Yes.
Not whatever's beyond it.
And I go, Okay, he's here. The magic keeps them solid, preserves them.
Between you guys, luckily, there are a series of bookshelves that protrude what seems to be halfway to the point of the ceiling that is here. A small series of steps kind of guide a pathway that eventually lead to where this confrontation will most likely be kept.
I'm going to adjust the plan then. And I'm going to use one of the points that I got before when I used the devised stratagem on searching for where these contracts would be located.
Would you like to, since this is a new situation pertaining to your lead, would you like to use that one feature you have of something? What's it? The something odd or whatever?
That's odd. You're right. I'm going to use the that's odd feature instead.
You notice that above you guys are a series of what seems to be flames that flicker on and off every now and then. It seems to burn a purple aura.
Oh no.
And then dissipates.
So I just went up there.
Can I roll an occultism check on that?
Yes, you can.
This is dark.
I feel like this is
I
not.
feel like it is
This-
not.
This is dark.
I don't think it's magic, but occultism feels like it goes right with what this should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
23. No. This can't be. This can't be. The dark flames, tainted, sacred flames are within this room. This is dark juju. This is literally the darkest of juju that this world can actually have.
Yeah, we both would recognize that. Like,
Whatever
AKA.
infernal imaginations are
Yeah.
going on here, somehow, some way, this place is a tainted den of fucking evil.
By the 9 fucking hells.
yeah, Jay. This is the dark.
I got tied in the Pathfinder lore. I don't, which is apparently also Pathfinder lore. And Asmodeus is still the ruler of the 9th level of hell.
Yeah, no, the Pathfinder is just a clone of.
Yeah. But there are differences.
There's some difference.
It's a different
It has
world.
its own world. The Galorian is
Like
its whole world. and everything.
what's
There's differences.
what's her name? Is the layer of the first layer hell? First layer.
No, I know who you're talking
Azrael?
about.
Yeah,
Azrael,
she's
yes.
not in this one. It's some other guy.
Yeah, there's different lore.
Yeah,
It's
there
just-
are different demon lords.
But it's very, very similar.
But my brain's just like, oh shit, I gotta worry about lore I don't know.
But for now,
Go ahead and make another check for me as well.
19.
Okay. Damn, not enough. Not enough.
Can I do it?
I will. 19.
You could attempt to aid me, just understanding that I'm trying. You can see.
Yeah, we're both doing it together. I'm gonna aid him.
Okay.
I
And
can't
this-
hate him because I don't know.
And this is also a part of your follow the lead as well. So this is all ties together. So.
Luckily, I have good modifiers for this. This is occultism, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really good with occultism too. It wasn't the greatest roll, but with all these modifiers, that would be still a 17.
17.
Actually, 18.
18.
So is that enough to aid though?
That, in this scenario, it would be enough to get an inkling of what is happening. I wouldn't say that you wouldn't get the name of whomever you're dealing with currently.
Okay.
But you would most likely understand that this is one of the bureaucrats of hell that you are dealing with.
So one of the rulers of one of the layers of hell.
No.
Okay, someone below that.
Someone below.
Yeah.
One of
One of
the contractors.
Okay.
Most
a higher level demon.
Yes.
Not a prince, but a bureaucrat. Okay.
Just something on their own level.
Yes. They're very minor, but like they're not.
They're probably a
higher.
baron, maybe. Maybe a count.
They usually try to tempt mortals to sell their souls in exchange for otherworldly desires.
They
As
have
most demons
some
do.
power. Not a lot of it, but some. It's
But-
enough to fuck us over.
With
So
that
I
said,
have to.
that's all you
I
get.
want to make sure
Yeah.
going into this, fully understand the contracts. What was the rules if we destroyed the contracts? What would happen?
Probably make it worse for what was suggested.
So what we need to do is find a loophole.
Mhm.
I just need to get my hands on the contract, and I can easily find a loophole. I am a fucking lawyer.
Maybe.
I can do it. If I say that it's maybe it's gonna pop in my brain.
I have a really important question. Does anyone
Yes.
know Infernal?
No.
It's a very important question.
I know a few languages. I might actually know it. I just don't remember what I
I'm not
got.
the smartest dude around. I know 2 languages, and that's given to me automatically.
Yeah, I have multiple languages. None of them are Infernal, as I was trying to not... I was like, okay, let me get the languages that feel like they would be right for this character.
I don't have the intelligence or whatever.
I have Infernal.
You know, it makes sense. Being a lawyer, you would probably
Yeah.
Have to deal with contracts.
nefarious
I
contracts.
actually have it. Holy shit, that's crazy. I mean, but then again, I know several languages, but I know Infernal.
Okay. That's going to be really important coming up then. And it's a good thing you're the one dealing with the contract.
Oh, thank God.
The only other thing I know is no.
I know Necro.
I know Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Elven, Halfling, and Yosoki.
I wonder why I know Necrol.
I know Common, Halfling, Infernal, Undercommon, and Yosoki because I wanted to fit in too. So I would have understood. I'm over here.
My conversations with the rats, you've just been trying to ignore. Every
I
time
just
I'm
know
talking, you know it, but you don't want to know it.
No.
Oh shit!
I don't want to be
With
around.
all of this,
But I know the
with
language.
all this information gathered, what are your steps right now? As I said, you guys are kind of looking at what seems to be a high-risen platform, and there seems to be a pathway that you guys can walk along. And along those walls seem to be bookshelves that most likely block your full vision and contact with whomever is on the other side of this area. And up above, there seems to be those chandeliers with the black flames consistently burning.
This is all leading up to something weird. While this might be the place where the contract is, but where this leads, we might be coming to something way
The
down.
bookshelves, what kind of books are on them?
You kind of look at these spines, just kind of grabbing one off.
Mm-hmm.
Very carefully.
You look pen through it.
Yeah, we got to. I'm gonna help him
Yep.
as I look over his shoulder.
Most of these books seem to be very irrelevant for whatever reason.
Throw people off. Potentially.
It's just seems to be like a novel of some sort, a tale that tells of heroes and villains.
What's the name? I know that's.
We still need. Yeah, I know it's.
I just that's a little bit too much of an ask. That my brain just started making connections, and I'm like, this should pertain to something that could possibly be a clue.
It
And
could just be
that's too much of an
No,
ask.
no, you're fine. It
But-
says Pantheon's ethos.
Let's go and
I'm gonna slide it back in. The binding on this one, is it consistent? Or do most of them have similar bindings?
It seems to be very inconsistent.
Okay, so they're
on purpose, so that people like us couldn't find stuff. That
How was it organized?
It's supposed to be unorganized. That way,
You
our
guys-
brains
You guys
are.
like to take that amount of time. You might be on a clock. Yoko is still talking to this person. They can't distract him for very long.
So we have to make a decision.
part of my brain is saying that the contracts are hidden amongst all these books. Because that could be a really.
I'm gonna ask for one. I'm gonna do one check here.
I can't play this as a character.
Can I look to see if I can somehow locate anything that would be relevant to some sort of contract within this area?
Okay. So.
I know it's a big ask, but I want to try it.
You're fine.
But I
You
feel
can
like
go
the
ahead and
ways-
follow the lead, and I will say that you can assist him with either occultism or society.
Well, they're about the same for me.
Okay.
It's a 20.
20, okay, perfect.
Adding all of my stuff.
But
all
I
my
feel
lead.
like the smallest detail, which most people don't recognize, is organization, and that sometimes plays a very important factor into where it is hidden.
That could be it too. 23.
Okay,
So +1 circumstance bonus from that
24.
4. With that, you start to look around in small searchings of the spines and noticing that some of them have an ever so slightly tilt to them as well. On the engravings, you see what seems to be the pen that comes up for the most part. And it reads, give me one second.
A pen name or?
A pen name, yes.
Okay.
Mother Gertrude.
Mother Gertrude. I pointed out immediately.
I will mage hand that one off.
Okay. You take it out.
And I'll very carefully head back a little bit, open it up using the mage hand.
Okay. This speaks of a tale, a story that starts to be woven and spun. It is of a lowly creature, a despicable, disgusting abomination. One that ferries away women. They spread their vile disease around, infecting one after the other. In this book, there are few names that do come up, that you guys are very familiar with.
Brunhilde, Salva, Cordalia,
Yes.
Yui, Patty.
All the people.
Yeah, yeet.
All the people. Yeah, yeet.
Not every single one of them. It seems that most likely they spread the contracts around in other various books.
So these feel like they contain the contract then.
Yes.
And can I pan through? I can now at this point I'm gonna set it on the ground and pan through and try and find where the contract is in the book.
Okay. So, I will say go ahead and I'll say make a will save.
Knew something was coming.
Honestly.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad. That is a brain work 21.
21. Okay.
It might not be enough, though.
It might not be. I'm hoping.
You start to pen through this book and eventually come across an entry or chapter. The Temptatious Seductress. And you see the name Yui.
Hmm.
She is a scantily clad woman, dressed in a kimono, wearing nothing but a fox mask, cracked in the corner to signify her allegiance. A slow bit of corruption spreads throughout her body shaping and manifesting into a form unbeknownst to her. And with this form, she is able to seduce and coerce both men and women as she pleases. And you notice another one, that for some reason this chapter has the same exact entry, but with a different name. But for some odd reason, these chapters are just duplicated, it seems.
Okay, my brain is saying two things.
Okay.
Are the pages thicker here by chance? Like it could be like peeled and separated and there's a hidden page. like the contract is hidden inside of like the pages are like sealed together to hide the
Like you
contract.
thumb across the page, like you thumb across it, like from
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah.
You do feel like it's cutting you a little bit less than you'd expect a thin sheet of paper to be cutting.
It's thicker than the rest of the
Yes.
pages.
I believe so.
Koga, do you mind doing me a favor and trying to separate these?
I can try.
Well,
Something. This is not.
like I don't have a knife or anything like that.
I take out my what is it called?
And I'd say this would be a crafting check, though.
Oh, it would actually be a
I
crafting check.
think so. Yeah.
Okay,
Based on how
he's gonna
it
handle
is.
it then.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got the craft.
You can assist him if you want to.
I mean, he asked you, so you assist him.
I have a
w-
-1 to crafting,
I would assist him, but like.
but I do have skills with the dagger.
That you wouldn't have to necessarily assist using crafting if it could be applied.
I'd say let's go with society with that one.
You okay with society? Is it decent?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Oh,
Understood.
it's okay.
I got a low roll anyways.
That's a 26.
26. I
think you're
that's
good.
Pretty good.
I think you're good, mate.
Yeah.
Well, we're asking me to craft it. I got a plus 11.
Exactly. Yeah, no, this is.
This is my special.
It's almost like I take into account and consideration certain things that people have. And so, with that, you're able to just deftly slice open, revealing what seems to be infernal.
And I just slide it over to you. That's the first one.
So, contracts have their own DC. Yes.
Oh!
Yep.
That's good to know.
And there is actually rules as far as understanding the underlying context
Yeah.
and how to break them.
That's
Essentially speaking, the loopholes that you guys were talking
Oh,
it's a
thank
maybe.
God.
It's
Thank God
it's
I'm a
big
lawyer.
maybe.
Yeah. Once he starts on that one, I'm gonna start looking for the rest of these people following these pen names.
So, I will roll for your buddy Yuko to see how long he can keep this conversation going.
Please, Yuko.
Yuko.
Keep your fat mouth going. Keep your fat mouth going.
You do hear Putt start to raise his voice a little.
Fucking Yuko.
The fuck, man? Listen, this contract is shit. I don't get nothing out of it, boy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ooh, I will make it up to you, sir. You know what? Let's start rewriting this. How about this? I will, to make it a little bit more spicy for you, of course. I'll give you first dibs. I am not like that. What are you even talking about? Sorry. Ooh. Yeah, he got it.
I'm gonna go in my head before I look at this contract, hearing this conversation happening, and I'm just gonna go, sweetheart. This
Should have saved my calm emotions for this moment.
honestly that would have been great, but unfortunately, you did it at the right moment. I don't think you should change that. I'm gonna go. Slight adjustment. There's a lot of things that have changed. We have found where the contract is. We just need time. We need to have time bought through. And Yuko is failing. He is failing hard at keeping this conversation going.
I told you he would. You said you prepared for that.
But I didn't think it'd be this bad. It was like 2 minutes.
Oh, it's horrible.
Anything you can do, if you can't, I understand. But I'm telling you right now, we are at the crux of fixing this.
Darling, all I can do is suggest it. It's in his ability to get it done. That's how this works, unfortunately.
Understood. We'll make it. We'll
Go. I need you. I'm done. If depending on how you go to handle this, you handle
Honestly, Koga would probably be an actual decent strategy here because he's technically involved in this scenario and it wouldn't raise too much alarms. But at the same time, I would go, all right, we'll figure it out. If you can't do anything.
For this, I don't know exactly. Do you guys have legal skill?
I technically would, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the point of it. Yeah, that's literally the point of having
Yeah,
it.
I did. This has been my entire
That's why
life.
I'm just like,
My
I'm
dad-
assuming you would have to have legal lore.
I would have to have
Because
legal
you're
lore.
an investigator.
I was a lawyer before this.
Exactly. Okay.
I mean, you took it as a background. It probably should give you.
Yeah,
Well, actually, detective gives us underworld lore.
but I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm a lawyer. Okay, so give me like 1 second.
You were a detective before I became a detective. I was a lawyer before that.
Oh, that's true.
I met you and I became a detective. I just kind of became the face somehow.
Because
You knew the law better than I did.
Mm-hmm.
I was just a PI for the, helping out whoever, and you were like, "Look, I need you to help me. You know the detective work. I
Exactly.
know the law."
Let's work together. And we can make this work. And it's worked out.
So, with this, there are, of course, the normal levels of success.
Shit. Okay, what are we looking at?
I will not be revealing the DC,
That's
but
fine.
you can go ahead and make your lore check, though.
So it's underworld lore, right?
No,
legal lore.
Legal lore.
Legal lore. Understood. So it would be essentially kind of a similar
It's the
check.
same. It's the same.
Same
bonus.
thing, except it's just replaced. Understood.
You
This
would
is my best
really,
skill.
In order to interpret it, you would have to understand.
Yeah,
legal lore.
it would
So
make sense.
This is where you come in.
It's my best one.
Remember, you have that +1 circumstance bonus from her?
Just letting y'all know, because this is lore, I have a +10. If it's a +1, it's a +11 all the time.
Yep.
So that's
right.
22.
22. Okay. That, my friend, I would like to ask too as well. Jay,
Yeah.
do you have legal lore? Do you not?
Underworld.
You do not. Okay.
He's the underworld guy and the legal guy.
Detective only gets you a background. Only gets you underworld, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
I do have occultism, but that's the closest I
the
have.
cool thing about these infernal contracts is that since it is a very, very, very specific thing, the DC is formidably low.
Okay.
So that is a critical success.
Holy fuck.
It's because you have to have Infernal and you have to have legal.
You have to be.
in
It's
order-
so specific.
So since it is that very, very specific, the
that's
DC
crazy.
is not incredibly high.
Okay.
I set the DC for 9. Since it's recommended for 4.
Recommended at 4.
Yes, because of no one takes all this stuff.
But
like,
if you
in
have if you have legal
One
lore,
fucking guy in
it's almost
Pathfinder
like,
becomes a
It's
lawyer.
almost like you want to take Infernal because they deal in the most contracts.
that's a maybe. Like how many of us have at this table right now have it? One.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This was actually kind of just didn't even think that far, but it is cool that would make sense. What you're saying
Because
makes sense.
regard-
But I did not think that far.
regardless,
I'll
you
tell
wouldn't
you
be
that
able to
right
read
now.
it if you didn't have Inferno. So,
I just saw the languages and I'm just like, I recognize this
Yeah.
one. I click it.
so, with that being said, you know the hidden conditions and the termination clause. So, the termination clause is, as noted, that you would either have to amass a certain number of sexual partners over the course of the time of the contract. You would have to devour a soul and give it over to the contractee. You'd have to devour someone you love passionately. Someone who is the most important person to you. Offer their soul.
So it can be either a random soul, a specific soul of a lover, which is probably the one that they say, but they don't mention that one, or what was the
The
first
one
thing?
that you love.
The amassing a certain number of lovers.
The amount of a certain amount of lovers. Yeah, those are the 3 circumstances. At this point.
Anything else? I apologize.
Yeah.
Well, that's a termination clause.
Exactly. Hidden conditions is, of course, kind of more or less the most obvious ones that are kind of spelled out. This doesn't have too many hidden conditions, most likely because they knew that they didn't speak Infernal to begin with. The conditions were that they do have to sleep with someone every day. Otherwise, they would lose their autonomy.
Damn, that sucks.
At least one person a day.
Anything else?
What's the number?
The number of persons
Yeah.
that they have to sleep?
Yes.
So for the most part, it seems that most of the women are kind of set depending on what the contractor deemed as their value.
Okay.
So it ranges from 50 to around 150.
It's a surprisingly short contract.
Yeah, because that's maybe a couple of months if they're sleeping with a new person every night.
So the other hidden conditions is that technically the faster essentially they do this, correct? The more it'll most likely help or assist whatever is gaining the power from this. So having a shorter contract enables them to just basically revolve this door and get new women in at a more consistent rate. Because it seems that most likely, based on everything that you've gathered, that they probably have to have a set number of contracts.
Okay. So the best plan would not to be necessarily terminate these contracts now, but to prevent them from creating new ones. Because the termination clause is a very pricey termination,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which most of the girls I don't think would agree to.
Unless they were a couple of rat folk in the room behind us.
Dead.
They might survive.
Either way. Anything else?
So, once again with that though, the other.
There's gonna be a crap ton.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, please.
There are many termination
Let me
clauses. Because
find a decent one. Let's go.
you actually have to find someone who truly loves you. Which that is usually the hardest. Loves you for all the good and the bad.
Yeah, you can. I mean, he can just move over here.
So that means that most likely Mitsu's lover does not truly love her.
I can tell you who does. Mitsu's okay. I'll tell you that much. Mitsu's okay.
Oh, please. Just, honestly, this, I think we can arrange something so wonderful. Think of it as a new endeavor. As a new, I guess.
Can you go up there and ask them if
something
there's a
great,
problem up there?
Right? Something
This
new,
is your
something
boss.
exciting.
You
Something,
got this, Koga.
something
You think you're
ravishing.
Are you comfortable?
I'll do my best, I suppose.
You got this. We're right at the cusp. I have one secured. The rest, I still have to look at the other hidden conditions.
I start jogging up the stairs.
So you just open?
Yeah. That's what they suggested.
I'm just trying to create, because obviously he's gonna fail regardless at this point. So, creating a situation that could favor us or could turn sour.
Okay.
We're playing the odds here. We're gambling.
I mean, we're already at the cusp. We have to do something
I-
because it's about to go bye-bye.
As I reach the top, if I make it to the top,
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything else kind of in between here. This is probably the part where they would assume not many people make it to.
but this is where they are, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So you kind of enter what seems to be a small now it's shaped. Before it was like an open cavern, but now it's shaped more along the lines of housings. Sandstone walls kind of guide the way. A few series of torches light the sides and the alcoves of the area. A few desks seem to be scattered all around. What seems to be glass walls that have something sealed behind them.
I say, I heard some commotion. Is there a problem around here?
I'm sorry, but who the fuck is you? How? And he kind of
I
looks
did
at
imply
you.
that you were, you might want to help your boss.
Yeah, no, I directed towards Yuko.
But he does look at you and notice that there is no smattering of blood. You guys literally haven't killed anyone. No one has touched you. And so he's more or less confused as to how you got here unscathed by yourself, most likely.
That's true. That makes sense.
Who is... I'm sorry, who is you? Exactly?
I'm Koga, one of Yoko's bodyguards.
About to say Yucky.
Yeah, he was. He was gonna say it. There's no shame in it.
Oh, Koga! I told you to stay in the other room!
I heard some commotion. Is there an issue?
No, we were just discussing the contract.
Oh,
In this room.
alright. If you say so.
He's not the best distracting, but this is.
I mean, it is.
We need something.
It
we
is.
need something.
It is creating a situation.
It's creating a situation that's.
Is there any more that you guys would like to do?
I would
While
like.
he is working on those contracts, I'm gonna immediately start looking for more with the same pen name.
Okay. Go ahead and I'll give you a +2 circumstance.
I'm also gonna cast guidance on myself for this.
Hell yeah. We're bro. This
Actually,
is,
no. Circumstance bonuses don't stack. Let me actually double check. Is it a circumstance bonus?
I
Or?
think
we
it's
are
actually
on
a
the
status
cusp.
bonus,
We are
most
on the
likely.
cusp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
so
is
don't
close.
waste the,
It is a status bonus, so it is.
Oh,
They do
yes,
stack,
perfect.
and it is. It's just I can't do it for another hour. It's not a spell slot for me.
Understood.
It's a focus spell.
Okay. So that is
Occultism again?
occultism. Okay, that is a brain work. A 22.
22. Yes. You start to look through once again, just kind of mage handing, and you kind of use it to feel along the spines. As there's like arcane signals just kind of being transmitted back to you, as if you're feeling it with your own hand at this point. You're more
Feeling
in
it in
tune.
my mind.
Exactly. You're more in tune right now than you normally are, as this is a high stakes scenario, and this gets your blood pumping, and your psychic mind just kind of absorbing everything around it and taking in the information and consolidating any factors that are around. You just start to thumb through, just kind of like with consistency and rapidity that you don't really observe for the most part. You're just kind of like, at this point, scanning through most of them. You find what seems to be 3 more books at this point.
I prepare myself for the will save as best I can. I psych myself up, and I specifically look for one that says Mitsu.
Okay, go ahead and make, for this one you're trying to look for Mitsu.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
specifically looking for Mitsu.
Alright, so I'll go with, this time,
Unless that will save from before would carry over, as it's related to something like that. I don't know.
yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay.
Is they do another either society or occultism check? No subject occultism.
I hero point this.
Okay.
Please.
I rolled a 3.
That's better.
21.
Oh, God.
Yes, sir. You start to flip through them, kind of like literally putting down 3 of the books, opening each of them, and then just kind of like continuously like shuffling
I
between
really
each of them.
wouldn't want to waste the focus point, but for thematic sake, I almost want to use the focus point to have multiple mage hands activated at once.
This isn't.
I'll give you a circumstance bonus if you want to do that. But you've already kind of
Succeeded.
completed the role.
I know, but like for aesthetics' sake, it would be so much better. But
We'll say it to aesthetics sake. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, fucking for aesthetics sake, yes.
Yeah, we're not
You just
gonna
say
focus that.
Yeah, you've already done it.
because I'm in the middle of this, I'm technically
Exactly.
meditating and regaining the focus point
Exactly.
as I'm using it.
So the multiple mage hand just like
Yeah. All right, good job, Jay.
just kind of penning through each and every one of them, just with quick and rapid succession, able to pinpoint and find and locate which one exactly you need. You start to go along the chapters that you would probably most likely presume that they're in. You eventually do get to Mitsu's.
I work on that one first.
Okay, go ahead and make your crafting check.
That is a 25.
25. You're good. You start to just deftly work at this thing. You can still hear the commotion going on upstairs. Listen, the cut is not even nearly good enough for me. Why is it that you get more on this one than I do? That's because it's just a new adventure, right? Isn't that what you lust for? I don't lust for anything. I just want fucking money, understood? Now the cut's gonna be 70-30. I can just make it 90-10 if you want to. Alright? Okay, 90-10. Oof, boy, you're making my balls sweat here. As you kind of most likely he's kind of making that an indicator for you guys, more or less, as he emphasizes the words.
Good.
I'm still up there.
Yeah, no, he's just
He's
likely
probably gonna
understands
use
he's
you
not
now.
alone. So he's just like making sure everyone hears him.
Okay, I'm glad that he's aware. This is great.
I peel open Mitsu's and hand it to you. This one first.
Okay.
Yes, we can just rewrite the contract here now. You fucking ain't great.
I mean, that's a time-consuming process.
That's what he's trying to do.
Is there any other hidden clause?
In them, for the most part,
We're looking specifically at
for
Mitsu's.
Mrs., go ahead and make a look-see at that one.
I'm going to tell you right now, I have Mitsu's solved. For the others.
Huh?
I have Mitsu solved. The others.
So,
I know what I'm going to do for Mitsu.
So, go ahead and make your participation check. I mean, sorry, Lord.
It's the same thing.
Lord.
It's just
It's the same thing.
different thing. I'm going to... Okay, so that's unfortunately a 19.
Okay.
I mean, the DC was...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a critical
Basically,
succeed no matter what, right?
That is a
I succeed no matter what.
It's a critical success. So, you do find that the hidden contract, the hidden content in this one, is that she will be, essentially speaking, the mother of these. She will use her influence unwittingly to create more succubi.
So Mitsu is the mother.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
See, that was important. Is there any...
That
Because
was
of
really
this,
important.
is there different exit clauses?
Oh, there are different exit clauses, yeah.
For this, it's a weird one, but a very interesting. If she stops providing any succubi within a week, it will be terminated. But since she's under the influence of the hidden clause, it's very hard, most likely, for her to ascertain that. So it's a hidden content that has a clause that basically makes it nearly impossible for her to actually not do it, essentially.
So she just has to not make a new succubus for an entire week.
Yes.
will
That's
probably require restraining.
so there are different circumstances for Mitsu.
Yes, there are.
Okay, understood. I'm glad that we did look at that. You were right.
Mhm.
Okay.
And also, it does state that if she does break this contract, all the other succeeding contracts are null and void.
We just gotta prevent her from doing this.
So, but we also have to prevent them from creating new ones because obviously they're pumping them out like rabbits.
Which means we have to stop them. Regardless.
She's currently a catalyst, but there can be a new catalyst that gets created.
Unfortunately.
So essentially, it's like like you're saying.
It's a cycle.
So it's like, okay, if this experiment fails, we'll just start it up because it seems like she's no longer of use, no longer of value. Neither are the women underneath her. So now we need to start over again, fresh.
Which means
And
no
that
matter
is
what we start.
most likely, with the pattern that Putz has been going on, this is what's been happening the entire time. Every time he fails, he moves to another city. This way he can continue the adventure.
Which means at the ultimate goal right now, if we stop Putz, we stop it at the moment. And right now is a good opportunity. But I don't want to do a fucking fight right now.
Is there any clauses that force them to defend Butts?
Threw me the fuck off. Is there?
Based on the critical success that you've actually gotten, it seems that they've never actually validated anything like that. Most likely, if Putz dies, there'll be a Putz 2. And then a Putz 3, if anything. Maybe. But guarding Putz specifically, or not doing any harm to him, does not seem to be within the contract. It is most likely due to the fact that Putz probably fucks it. So there's harm probably involved in that. That's how weird Putz is.
What about harm? Is there a specific clause defending a specific person at all?
For her in particular, this Mother Gertrude person.
The question is Mother Gertrude still in hell? Or is she here?
So now that we originally weren't going to know that name on that prior occultism check, but we now have that name, I'm presuming, based off this, can I roll a, I want to actually use the proper skill for this, related to, let me just click on occultism, and I can look at it that way. Can I roll recall knowledge on Mother Gertrude?
Underworld lore.
That would be probably occultism. Underworld is not underworld.
Oh,
it's
it's like the criminal underworld, right?
I would say you can roll either one of them because she would technically be associated with both.
Whichever's better for you.
Unfortunately, I don't want to burn another hero point. I couldn't need it. That is a 11.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. But I'm not going to burn a hero point on that.
That's fine. It was something you were shooting for.
Yeah. I stacked everything else on getting the contracts. We have the contracts. That's more important.
All right. We don't have much time. We have the contracts. Either we need to make a decision here quick. Koga's there. There's still the door behind here. I'm having a feeling.
Arcane check. If we remove these contracts from this room, what happens to them as they're being sustained by the room?
Go ahead and make another contract.
Oh, if this works.
Oh, that's good.
27.
That's good. That's good.
27.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a regular success.
Yeah.
But still, a success nonetheless.
Okay.
Due to the fact that this room is meant to sustain its contracts, they most likely have never left this room, and that the contracts are usually made here as well.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, the demon usually has to be present. You know that right now they're making a contract at this very moment.
She's here.
So
She's behind the fucking door.
they are most likely going to detect whether it is exiting this room at the moment. You guys can possibly wait it out.
Huh. There's glass doors, remember? Out top. There's glass.
I'm just making a guess. We know she's present. That's what we
And
know.
With the 27, probably presume that they wouldn't technically be destroyed right away, but they would have the ability to be destroyed. Bending and folding the papers doesn't seem to make them crease whatsoever. And as you ripped, tore into the contract in order to flip it, you can actually tell that
I couldn't harm the paper.
Exactly.
I couldn't scratch it with my nails.
Okay.
Exactly. So it is keeping it perfectly preserved in here. Not exactly, it's undamaged while it's in these rooms.
But we don't necessarily want to destroy them, right? Because that's a bad thing. That can lead to bad consequences.
And most likely, indeed.
What we want to do is we need to get the contracts out,
But it makes them vulnerable, nonetheless.
which means that there's too many options.
Okay, so
What are we thinking? Let's get our thoughts together.
they can't rewrite the contracts even if they are in possession of them, right?
As far as any hidden content that, once again, the critic is seated on, there is nothing this hard. They most likely presume that these are one and done contracts.
Destroying it probably could cause a rewrite.
So what are current circumstances?
Mm-hmm.
These contracts will eventually be worn out, except for maybe Mitsu's, because does hers have the same like exit clause as the rest of them did, where if she fucks a certain number of people, or no?
For her, she had the same requirements, but her body count was exponentially higher.
Okay.
Most likely, you would presume is unascertainable.
Okay.
Tens of thousands.
There were other. Is it just one? Because there was 3 exit clauses. Do
Are
all
those-
3 of them still apply?
They do still apply.
Okay.
Okay.
I have this. Don't worry about Mitsu.
Okay, so our current situation is we have the contracts, they're in this room, we understand the exit clauses. The demon is most likely in this, devil is most likely in this area, not necessarily directly in this room, but at least fairly close to this room. What can we do with this information?
This information is what we can do with this information is we have to make. This is just multiple.
We can't
paths.
fight a demon.
It's probably not likely. No.
Because they're definitely stronger than a succubus, and a succubus is already definitely a deadly encounter.
Oh yeah, we already know that that's probably out the window. But the thing is, we have to be prepared for if we get out of this, get the contracts at least out of this room. That's a scenario we will most likely have to engage in. So I think it might be one of those things that could potentially be unavoidable. But he did mention the fact that we could try to wait it out, which could mean that Koga has to continue doing what he's doing.
And we just have to keep Mitsu from. But the issue right now we have is there's going to be someone to replace this figurehead, and that demon is going to find someone else. So how do we prevent the demon from finding a new Putz?
The problem is that
Or get rid of Putz?
you have
Go
to
ahead
eliminate
and
them.
make an underworld check.
That would be you. I'm the law guy. You're the underworld guy.
17.
Well, of course you can do this the hard way, right? You could beat his ass, kill him, most likely. Put him on death's door, and make him leave. Or, you can actually try to get the law on this scenario. Since he hasn't been established in Hinoeuma that long, there are possibilities that there are few people that are not exactly in his pocket yet.
Hmm.
And whoever gave you that letter many moons ago seems that they could be someone, an ally of some sort.
Okay.
You may have to try to track them down at some point.
Any ideas, Jay?
We'll get
the law involved. They could take care of what's a demon. I don't know how much they can do. I don't know if they can spring out and attack people, or if they'll just fuck off. I don't know.
Even with that from earlier, I would say, given the scenario, you know that they do have their own. Weirdly enough, they have their own attorneys here, and so that they would probably, weirdly enough, if anything, try to argue a case with you verbally without confrontation with you as well.
Oh my god, I got a lawyer.
There actually is there's a system.
Okay.
There's a system in this.
Okay, it's a good thing I have my energy
That
drink.
feels
I
good
got
though,
it.
because the devils are always considered to be the lawful ones.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's sick.
And the fact that they've actually created systems for them
that
to
is
be
actually really cool.
like legal, that feels good.
They have accusers.
Ah, makes it feel
They have
good.
accusers who would basically be like the ones poking like, this guy did it, and then the attorney would be defending.
This scenario is fucking built for us.
If you need deception.
Deception ain't gonna work with me, bro. I'm all lawyers lie. I'm not that type.
Deception doesn't necessarily require lying. It's just misleading the truth.
Which is at its core is still lying, but you know. It's just not a blatant lie.
Yeah. It's misleading, they're misdirecting.
Yeah.
Like a feint.
It's like a little white lie, but it's still a lie.
How much more time do you guys want to spend?
Okay, we have to go. We have to make a decision now. What are we doing? We're gonna do this law thing? Because I'm fully prepared.
And also, you guys do know that technically behind you are still a raffle.
Yeah.
You didn't take them out technically, so they are still around.
Do we start this legal proceeding on our own? Do we fight this lawyers to lawyers?
Yes, we do.
Right now.
I think we do.
Objection!
I
We're
think
gonna have an
I think it's
attorney
about time.
Thank goodness you're still wearing your suits.
Prince.
I love it.
Prince.
I love it.
At this point, contracts in hand, and everything ready to go. Koga, you thought we were just going to sneak around. You watch us approach. And I just go.
I adjust my glasses, I get the pen and paper out and ready to start. What's the word for the person who writes? Scribing the
Events.
transcribing the
events.
the events of this case as they happen.
We're about to go on break, but still, we're gonna do this bit a little quick. I just walk up and I just go.
Shorthand, because these things get taught.
No. I'm gonna make sure this is the right.
I will have a second hand writing right below mine. I won't be.
No need for shorthand when you have two.
Prince, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's so good.
No, it's too good.
So this is. I'm just gonna show you guys, just because. Fuck it.
What?
I love it.
What's up?
Adjuring the consequences. Trigger the hellbound. Trigger. The hellbound attorney rolls a success or a critical failure on a saving throw against linguistic effects. The effect. The attorney finds a loophole in the wording of the effect.
That's amazing.
This is just. It's literally just an attorney.
I'm fucking strong apparently.
Loophole in the fucking. Like, what the fuck?
I'm go.
Like, they're geared towards literally being actual lawyers in this thing.
All right.
This entire time, Masumura has just been there, just like watching us actually do well.
Yes. He's just like,
Before we walk up.
Yeah, Masumura's just like.
This is not my forte. I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing at all.
Like he's actually seeing us succeeding immaculately.
Yeah,
I know.
He's sitting down, Chris Carl's applesauce, like.
He expected to go in here guns blazing. He's like, there's no fighting, and they're succeeding.
I walk up and I just go.
I thought he was supposed to be an investigator for this.
Not this level.
Putz!
He was more like.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. Today is a day we settle things.
Yuko! Is this why? Is this why?
Let the court proceedings begin.
Is this why?
I think that.
You fucking. So this is not even a new contract. I just feel just disappointed.
I'll tell you right now. Yuko's kind of innocent. Regardless, we're here and we're dealing with all of it. Right here, right now.
What is you even talking about? Why is you here?
I look at him straight in the eye and I told you.
Who's the judge?
I told you. This will be your reckoning. And I will do it my way. Via the law. Let the court proceedings begin.
That's my line.
You guys do.
Oh, it is your line?
He's the bailiff. Come on.
He's the bailiff? You gotta play the bailiff. Why you let me tell your line?
From a pit of flame burst forth what seems to be a lady.
All rise.
Gray skin, red eyes. What seems to be face makeup around the bottom corners of her eyes. She has what seems to be a blue decadent outfit and what seems to be a star-like crest that is adorned to what seems to be a large badge.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Mother Gertrude.
Her pen seems to be a book with infernal context on the front. A small wisp of flame reaches around it, and within her hand is a bead of fiery magic. As I'll show you guys a little art of her.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that
But-
Mother Gertrude or is that?
No, these are the.
Okay.
This is just his.
Okay.
Regardless.
I had to clarify so that way there was no confusion there.
Yeah, these are the Hellbound journeys.
By the way, there was intense music this entire time. As soon as we walked up, this is what's playing. Because of my boy Jim. New Delsta has arrived. You can't escape, Putz.
Opening statement.
Well, regardless, we're gonna take a break.
It's so great. Opening statement.
We're gonna take
The
a break,
Hellbound
and
Attorney
we.
begins.
Uh,
Effect? Yeah, no, you can.
No. Sorry, he's saying things. We're too excited. This is gonna be so much fun. When we come back, let the court proceedings begin.
End scene.
Oh my god.
The attorney narrates